Annie had a search up consequences. What happened? Oh no, guys, this is a Mujin video. All right, guys, lock in. I low-key have been waiting for this video. I have not watched anyone cover it. I have not watched people talk about it because I don't care about their opinion. I want the Mujin's opinion, okay?
Consequence. A result or effect, typically one that is unwelcome or unpleasant. Now, I'm sure that this definition would work out in most situations, but when it comes to this incident that we're going to discuss, unpleasant is a massive understatement. Because how else would you explain posting a video defending yourself in the face of consequences and getting one of the worst like to dislike ratios I've ever seen in my entire life?
Oh, wow.
How else would you explain community notes that are so ruthless that they put you in physical pain when you read them? All while your sponsors join in the chaos and start canceling their contracts with you. I mean, really, is unpleasant truly a word that can describe how bad this is when there's an NBA team that's making fun of you on their TikTok page?
Damn.
When you screwed up so hard that your name is now used as cultural lingo to signify a bad player in a multiplayer game. I mean, seriously. How the hell did it get so bad?
Oh my god,
well,
bro.
at its essence, this incident wasn't centered on a game or a community. This was something that everyone can understand. A victim standing up to his very ruthless bullies. They held more power and influence over him and managed to cause considerable damage. He was framed and they tarnished his reputation. He would then, all alone, stand up for himself. And when the community had his back, the bullies would not only double down, they would triple down and quadruple down, never
Yeah, I don't know how she still has viewers, by the way.
once
but
apologizing
okay.
to him. Not only double down, they would triple down and quadruple down, never once apologizing to him. This truly showed us how vile they truly were as they were being cornered by well, the entire internet.
Oh!
So no wonder this escaped containment outside of the Marvel Rivals community and into the mainstream. You now have people, both young and old, wondering what happened, asking, hey, can I get details about this? And I mean, of course they would, because this story not only plays out like a classic movie.
Caught in 4K like that and still pulls 1.3K viewers, crazy. Yo, it's the people that como se dice, it's the people that have no respect for themselves and think that they still got a chance.
Plotline, it also has an extremely satisfying ending. However, the ending is even more satisfying if you truly understand every aspect that led up to it. And seeing that there's a lot of details involved,
parasocial. I mean, dude, you saw what the other women said in those group chats, right? Or not those group chats, but in that fucking Discord server. They were like, just keep streaming and ride the wave of the hates, because the parasocials will still support you no matter what. You gotta ride the wave of the hate.
We have to talk about it, which is why I'm making
Get the fuck out of my
video.
face.
So without further ado, here's the full story of how Kingsman stood up to his 3 bullies and won.
Fire. When they say this, there was a Discord server that was leaked. Where I think Kingsman was in it, and he said thanks for turning them against me or some shit like that. And then they were being like you gotta ride the wave of the hate or some shit, you know what I mean? The parasocials will still support you. I was like, what the fuck?
Things first.
Hello?
Who the hell is Kingsman 265? Well, before even starting to upload videos or create content, he was someone who had already spent time in first-person shooter games, most notably Hyperscape, a Ubisoft game that came out in 2020. According to him, he played this game back when he was 16 years old. And he was so good at it that at some point he was #1 on the leaderboard. Quite the achievement, especially since this game had a crazy learning curve. That unfortunately wouldn't last, because the game would prove to be unpopular and shut down very shortly after. This is when he would make the move to Apex. And just like in Hyperscape, the guy was very skilled too, achieving top ranks consistently. For Kingsman though, everything would change when Marvel Rivals would come out on December 6th, I love Marvel Rivals! This is when he would pivot to it full time. And just like in the other games he played, he was also incredibly skilled here, reaching top 500 in multiple roles using multiple heroes, while also managing to become the rank 1 magic player, a character that's not even ranked at the top of the meta. Look, by this point it was obvious. Kingsman wasn't just talented at Marvel Rivals, he was talented in general in competitive games. Unfortunately though, this ridiculous level of skill wouldn't translate into much viewership. He would start streaming in the summer of 2023 and would continue streaming regularly, consistently. And yet for almost 2 years and a half, the growth wouldn't translate into much, with him peaking at around 150 average viewers. That's just the reality of the streaming landscape, especially when it came to a game like Marvel
That's
Rivals.
true.
So on January 12th, 2026, when Basim ZB, a Marvel Rivals content creator, would announce that he was hosting a tournament for Marvel Rivals titled Creator Cup with a $40,000 prize pool, including 48 creators, one of them being Kingsman, as you can imagine, he was very excited. This is an opportunity to not just showcase your content and your gameplay, but also a shot at winning a prize. This prize pool also didn't come from just anywhere. It was officially being sponsored by NetEase Games, the creators of the game.
Oh shit.
The way this was structured was simple. There would be 8 different captains, and on the 13th of January, they'd all be present.
Let me be a captain. No, don't let me be a captain, bro. Let somebody else be a captain.
40 invited content creators. In the case of Kingsman, he'd end up being picked by the captain, Cece. She admitted during the draft pick that she didn't know him. She just knew that he was very skilled. Alongside him, she would pick a few other teammates. What you have to keep in mind are 2 names in particular, Zazza and Luciyasa. You see, Kingsman was streaming as Cece was picking her team, and from the moment this team was formed, he signaled one worry that he had, Zazza stack. So shortly after the draft, he would get into a call with the team captain, Cece, and he would express his worries. He'd very clearly outlined to her that he was worried about Zazza stack, not because of her skill, not because of her as a person, but because she was the only content creator that was based in Australia when everyone else was playing on US-based servers. This meant that she had 200 ping, and to make matters worse, she was a Black Widow main, a sniper character that of course needs way less than 200 ping to be accurate, while also being a character that's completely out of meta. Cece would reassure Kingsman during their call that don't worry, European players have 150 ping, Zazza stack isn't that far behind, and that her Black Widow was really good, asking him to be patient until he saw her performance himself. So look, by this point, everything was cordial, everything was friendly and reasonable. It was no secret that Kingsman was worried, but he was optimistic. He wanted to give this team a chance, especially seeing that there was a $40,000 prize pool and he was a completely broke college student. He wanted to give it his best shot and chose to give Zazza stack the benefit of the doubt. What he could have never seen coming, though, is that this team wasn't going to be too far off from those terrible group projects you had in high school, where you were put with the most entitled, vile bullies.
I remember those days. I remember those days. Wait, Puffer blurred? Oh, he's blurred? What? No, wait, really?
As in high school, where you were put with the most entitled, vile bullies. Alright, so here's the deal. A Marvel Rivals team has 6 players. There are different heroes with different roles,
That's
and
fire.
you can use varying combinations to come up with a strategy. At the moment though, the best strategy is pretty straightforward and it's used by all pro players. It's called triple support, and it involves having half your team pretty much be support heroes. Seeing that there's not really much you can do to counter a team like this, everyone has been using it to rank up. It's actually very similar to what happened with Overwatch 1 at some point, when the meta used to be 3 supports and 3 tanks. Everyone was using it and you couldn't counter it in any way, shape, or form. Seeing that Kingsman was intending to do his absolute best in this tournament and wanted his team to win, he assumed that his team would also have the same mentality and go with the best meta team possible. Shortly before the tournament would begin, he'd go live on his channel with the intent of scrimming with his team, which meant playing against other teams in this tournament before the tournament began, just to practice. The only person who had shown up was Cece. He had to go out of his way to contact everyone else in order for them to get there. 2 of the players couldn't even make it. They found replacements for them, but the only players that showed up from his team were Cece, Zazza stack, and Luciyasa. As you can imagine, the scrims went terribly. And
How dare you, Puffer?
I had to force myself to watch.
How dare you, Puffer, for not showing up? How dare you?
Watch something this much because of how uncomfortable it was. But I'm not going to be the only one suffering here. I'm going to show you multiple clips of these scrims so you can understand how terrible the team dynamic was and how vile his teammates were. In this first clip, Kingsman expresses shock when his teammates tell him they don't intend to run the best meta team composition in the game. Seeing that some of the people playing this tournament were pro players, this was pretty much similar to saying, hey, we're going to throw the game on purpose. Watch.
We're not going to run triple support in the tournament?
No, we're not.
Where did you get that idea that we were? GG, we lost. What?
Right, where is this triple support coming from?
I don't really okay, then we don't play. Okay, well, this is gonna be a hard tourney then.
Yeah, like.
You just think it's gonna be a hard.
No, guys, I want to try hard this tourney, but
if you don't run triple support, like hard meta, we're never winning.
It's a $40,000 tourney, guys.
Yeah,
we're
but
gonna
you
need
can still
triples.
win on off-meta characters. Other people gonna be playing off-meta too. Like,
yeah, I don't think.
I think you guys have a very different mentality than like other teams. Like I think the other teams will just walk out with full.
Thank you.
Just bear in mind, we're still in the complete beginning of the scrims. This is like the first game they're playing together. The only person attempting to take him seriously was someone who wasn't even on the team. They were there as a replacement. The people arguing with him are both Cece and Luciyasa, who kind of sound similar, as well as Zazza Stack. She's the one with the Australian accent. And from their tone, you can tell that they're clowning on him, even though Kingsman is one of the best players in the game.
Dude.
Still though, you don't.
Man, if I had Kingsman in my fucking games. What's that, Kingsman? You want me to be healer? Yes, sir. Got you, sir. What's that? Do you want me to be dive, anti-dive? Yes, sir. Got you, sir. Oh, I can play tank. I'm not good, but yes, sir. I got you, sir. Yo, I'm locking the fuck in. I'm listening to him. One above all. And I'm gold laughing at him. Yo, there's something wrong with me. Oh my god. I am not doing that, hello?
One of the best players in the game. Still though, you don't get to Kingsman's level of skill if you just gave up easily. So he kept trying to talk sense into his team.
Well, I don't know, Oisha, you've been really stubborn about not switching characters. Okay, nah. Shut the fuck up, dude. Nah. You can't use that against me, bruh.
Level of skill if you just gave up easily.
You know I wasn't in the wrong,
to talk
bruh.
sense into his team and only kept getting shut down.
Talk some sense into these guys because they don't want to run triple support. They're gonna
fucking triple support a character that I don't know how to play. What the fuck do you want me to do? Like,
want to run triple support.
But every team will.
Drafted for triple support. No, they won't.
You don't think any team will want to run triple support?
No, you can barely get Matthew to play freaking support, let alone 3 people.
If Matthew's playing for 40 grand, he's gonna play triple support.
I got Matthew.
The fact that you didn't deny, bro, they were on my ass. They were on my ass. We watched the video. I even highlighted it. They were on my dick, dude. Tanks weren't pushing. DPS was nowhere to be seen. They were on my dicks, man.
Support, let alone 3 people.
If Matthew's playing for 40 grand, he's gonna play triple support.
I got Matthew.
As you could tell, he was starting to lose his mind. Guys, there's $40,000 on the line, and you think that people weren't going to use the best meta composition in this tournament. The team captain was not taking him seriously, and Zazza Stack was not even attempting to offer to try support. He was starting to get so desperate that he even offered to play support himself, showing that he was willing to do anything for his team to win, something that his teammates apparently didn't really agree on.
Just because you can, I can learn him too and play him.
You need 2 tanks though for triple support.
People are telling me that, yeah, I can play second tank. I play strange.
Your chatters that freaking are keyboard Andes, bro.
He would offer to play support. He would offer to play tank. Nothing. Just more.
Chat, just know if can't say that. Never mind. I give up.
Disrespect. He would continue to argue his point, trying to find some sort of compromise.
Just know I'll protect you guys. Just know if somebody says some shit, I'll protect you guys.
Team captain, the leader here, Cece, had to say to him. An incredible response. Watch.
Wait, hold on. You're gonna tilt me, bro. We haven't even played against them yet, bro.
It's important to draft a good composition before the round starts, or before the match starts.
No shit, bro. But you think Zazza's gonna swap after we had this conversation 10 different times?
Yeah, I don't know how to tell you when you keep asking. Like,
I'm telling you right now, she's gonna start on Widow no matter what you say.
I don't even think I've been playing that bad.
I low-key just fucking hate the way they talk to him, because like you could hear it in their tone that they just do not fuck with him, you know what I mean? So it's like, why have him on the team? And I watched her video too, off stream by the way, and she explains like, oh, the reason why I had him on my team is because hold on, wait, let me see if I can do it in her voice. Hold on, I got it. Give me a second. The reason why that I had him on my team is because I actually took a look in the stats and he showed a lot. He's like better than us. And I did not listen to my chat.
I did not get this information from my chat. It was all me from my spreadsheet. It was all on the spreadsheet, guys. But we joked about not knowing him because, you know, to clip farm, guys. We were just clip farming.
Now scrims on Widow.
I'm gonna start on Widow no matter what you say.
I don't even think I've been playing that bad, and now scrims on Widow either.
Oh, I believe you. I believe you. I know you won't. I know you're not bad at the character. That's not my point.
I want that.
Not once did Kingsman disrespect Zazza, her skill, her playstyle, her as a person. His main worry stemmed purely from how the other team was going to counter her character, just naturally, just based on dynamics. Zazza Stack would argue, my performance isn't even that bad. That's gonna age like milk, because very shortly after, she would get absolutely
guys, low-key, I would do that audio, but I don't know.
Say, do you see my point? This is when he would truly start to get disrespect.
You should do ASMR.
I low-key would do that as an ASMR video, but I don't know, bro.
That's gonna age just based on dynamics. Zazza Stack would argue, my performance isn't even that bad. That's gonna age like milk, because very shortly after, she would get absolutely pummeled by the enemy team. This is when he would say, do you see my point? This is when he would truly start to get disrespected by his team to the maximum level. Take a look.
Do you see my point? Now imagine Zazza trying to live that, right? It's not gonna happen.
Is he dueling with Spider-Man, bro?
Bro, none of them
Back to you guys
bro.
now.
Yes, exactly,
oh my God,
exactly.
Wait, I'm like learning him.
But Bucky will. Bucky will prevent.
Oh, okay. Hello, Mujin.
No one is living.
Oh my God, what the fuck just happened? Oh my God.
Exactly.
Wait, I'm like learning him.
But Bucky will. Bucky will.
What just happened?
No one is living a 5-man run into their spawn.
Holy shit. Oh my God, what just happened? Holy.
Shut up, bro. Like, no one is living a 5-man run into their spawn, bro. Kingsman, shut up, bro. Just mic off.
They're living with triple support.
Thank you.
You made your point and it's not gonna happen.
Okay, so.
All chats are getting annoyed.
Yo, Kingsman is better than me,
by
bro.
this point, Kingsman's own chat had lost hope. W ego, it's fucking over. Is she dumb? She is so fucking mean. Rip, it's over. Yeah, you're not sniffing $1. You are not getting any money, lil bro. The cherry on top here was the fact that they would win this game. Pure.
There was a clip I saw on Twitter. I don't think I liked it. There was a clip I saw on Twitter. I was gonna pull it up. I saw it on Twitter, and it was the clip of her. Como se dice? It was a clip of her fighting the AIs, and she's like not even getting a kill once, basically. Like she's like struggling to fight an AI. I was like, oh my God, bro.
Purely because it's so fucking mean. Rip, it's over. Yeah, you're not sniffing $1. You are not getting any money, lil bro. The cherry on top here was the fact that they would win this game. Purely because the rank
that Psylocke attacking clip? Yeah, that one.
The hell out of his dumbass team. Zazza's Stack throughout the entire game would only get 2 eliminations.
Wow.
2. I want to emphasize to you how much of an achievement that is. Getting a kill in this game isn't like in Call of Duty or other FPS games. If you just as much touch an opponent that ends up dying later by your teammate, it counts as a kill, like literally just doing 1 damage. This meant that throughout the entire game, she only hit 2 different people as a sniper. That's just how crazy this is. And no one saw this as a problem, except for Kingsman. That's how crazy the situation was. No matter what Kingsman would say, how he tried to formulate a sentence, how he would try to get the point across, he would always be disrespected. Like in this clip, watch.
Just save your breath.
Because I'm not swapping over Black Widow.
Okay, then we lost the tournament. GG, go next. That's literally how it works.
It's not happening, bro.
Oh my God, I just gotta talk about this fucking conversation now.
Nah, bro. Anti's gonna make another video, bro, for sure.
Yeah, you're
No, this is an important conversation. This is.
You want to see something really ironic? As soon as this game started, literally as soon as this game started, one of the first people who died was Cece, and then
There's one. Little one.
Zazza Stack immediately by Spider-Man. By the way, I just want to emphasize, Cece had told Kingsman specifically when they had the call before starting scrims that Zazza was great at taking out Spider-Man. That's why she's with him. You want to see something even more ironic? Kingsman would get 18 eliminations, carrying the hell out of his team again, while Zazza Stack couldn't even hit 1 person. 0 kills as a sniper. 5 deaths and 0 assists.
Outdoing dead ass, outdoing said best Widow player and fucking Strange, bro. Get the fuck out of my face. Holy shit.
It's 1 person. 0
Should have picked
kills
Bucky,
as a
bro. I don't know
sniper,
what else to tell
5
you.
deaths,
Should have
and
picked
0
Bucky, dude.
assists.
Should have picked Bucky, man.
Assists are purely for healers, people who give you buffs, and if you get a kill, they get an assist. Zazza couldn't hit a single enemy that died this game. A single one. He would keep emphasizing his arguments, the fact that he went against #1 Black Widows in games and saw that they couldn't handle certain compositions. He really tried to get the point across that it's not Zazza's stack that he has a problem with, it's purely the character pick, still nothing. This would all culminate in one of the most disrespectful things that were said to him by the team captain.
Wow.
And since she was streaming too, might as well show you her perspective while she was saying it. Watch.
Okay.
We are running into Snake Aces team. I don't understand, bro. I don't get it. You're making me mad, bro. We've been playing against Snake Aces team. This is their team. The only difference is one support player, bro. We won. Shut up now, bro. Like, I'm tired of it. This is fucking getting annoying and you're making
Oh my
Zazza
god,
sad.
dude.
Like,
Holy shit. I fucking hate the way she talks. God damn it! Motherfucker! Holy shit. She's pissing me off. I'm moving the fuck away from her, bro.
not gonna happen.
She's making me so
Now,
fucking
their
mad.
team. The only difference is one support player, bro. We won.
Dude, it's that Valorant accent. It's gotta be the Valorant accent. It's the Valorant accent, bro. It's the Valorant accent. It's gotta be the Valorant.
Shut up, Cece. I don't understand, bro. I don't get it. You're making me mad, bro. We've been playing against Snake Aces team. This is their team. The only difference is one support player, bro.
Oh my god,
We
dude.
won. Shut up now, bro. Like, I'm tired of it. This is fucking getting annoying and you're making Zazza sad. Like, it's not gonna happen. She's gonna play Black Widow, so just shut up for 2 seconds and just play this goddamn scrim. Like, I don't get it, bro. Thank you.
Just so annoying.
Oh my god! Like, just shut up, bro. Like, we're not gonna swap.
If you're
Ew.
concerned about their dive, you just trade back.
What an incredible display by the team captain.
Wow. What the fuck? Dude, how the fuck does she have viewers right now? What? How does she have viewers right now? What the fuck? Oh my god. Hello? Which one is this one? This one's Cece. She's right here. Mira. What the fuck? How are people watching her, dog? Hello? By the way, as a guy, as someone who saw her Psylocke cosplay, as someone who is a huge Psylocke simp, I never hated a Psylocke cosplay more than hers. Oh, man.
Captain who's meant to keep order, who's meant to understand all the perspectives in her team and find a middle ground.
There's only one woman that I watch that's like really good at Marvel Rivals, and I will only watch her and only her. And that's Doki Bird, bro. And that's Doki Bird, dog.
In her mind,
Actual true team captain like mentality Doki Bird has, dog.
Not gonna swap.
If you're concerned about their dive, you just trade back.
what an incredible display by the team captain who's meant to keep order, who's meant to understand all the perspectives in her team and find a middle ground. In her mind, she probably thought, Slay Queen, I'm being a girl boss right now. In reality, she was being a nasty bully. Not just her though, the other 2 girls as well. Out of all the scrims this team ended up playing, so around 7 different games, Zazza would do well on the last one. Kingsman would carry every single game. That's not an exaggeration. He was really carrying his team hard. But it just so happened that Zazza got MVP once. Here's how his team reacted. Look for yourself. I mean, this is really the last straw here.
2-2. Job. Talk shit to Kingsman now, Zazza.
I just tell people to shut up when they're talking. That's all.
Dude, ew. Why the fuck are they glazing her too, by the way? Is it because she's bigger than him? Is Zazza like fucking... Was she like huge, like within the community? I didn't know who the fuck she was, by the way, so... This is like lore to me. This is like new lore. Was she like fucking huge? Like bigger than... I know Kingsman wasn't like... I'd say like he was like the... I don't know. Because they are her friends. When she had worse stats and everything too. I'm assuming like she was like probably like bigger than him.
Job. Talk shit to Kingsman now, Zazza.
I don't talk shit. I just tell people to shut up when they're talking. That's all.
I didn't talk shit at all. When did I talk shit?
Shut down this runway.
She used to be known for Overwatch and throwing games then. Yikes. Yikes.
I didn't talk shit at all. When did I talk shit?
Look at her strut down this runway. Look at her strut down this runway. Shush, Kingsman, you're not allowed to talk.
Makes me play like crap when people you know,
Yeah,
being a
that's
bit
normally
icky.
how it goes.
That's all.
You're
It's
not the only one.
like
Yeah,
I'm playing
I'm sorry,
fine
guys.
now
I'm just
because
really,
it's been
I'm just a
games
terrible
since
person.
that, you know?
Just report me.
You're not a terrible person. It doesn't make you a terrible person.
I think
It's
everyone
ridiculous.
on this team
Just be
understands
nice.
you
Like,
have
just be
passion
chill.
to
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro, I
sorry,
thought you were in the
I'm
game.
just
You
sorry.
looked locked in. No, that's not me. That's not me. I would never play Widow, bro.
Just be nice. Like, just be chill. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just so
passionate
negative.
like,
I would never
I
touch
really
that
wanna
character, dog.
intentionally throwing because if people are being icky.
I think I'm just gonna.
But they're down to wait for us.
Whatever. I want money. I'm still gonna play. I'm
So-
really.
Bro, we already won against them. Or do you want to just like
Let's
sleep
leave them
like
By this point, I really want to emphasize just how professional Kingsman has remained throughout this entire thing. Compared to the average person, I mean, hell, compared to me. In his shoes,
I'd have
I
been
would have
losing
already
my
crashed
shit,
out
bro.
a long time ago. I mean, she was over here
Dude, the
saying,
minute that they would have been talking shit, I would have took it to Twitter so fast. I'm not even joking. I would have not wasted time. I would have been talking my shit, bro.
that she was me. In his shoes, I would have already crashed out a long time ago. I mean, she was over here saying,
Clips would have already been posted on Twitter. I would have been like, I ain't no way.
to me. In his shoes, I would have already crashed out a long time ago. I mean, she was over here saying that she was throwing on purpose because he was being icky to her, and that once he finally shut up, she could perform well. We all know that's a lie. She couldn't even get one kill. So why did Kingsman actually stay and deal with this disgusting disrespect, this bullying? Well, he would explain it himself. Eventually, the scrims would end. He'd leave to continue playing ranked, and then he would tell his stream straight up.
I'm just here to win the tournament. You know. I need that money. I'm fucking broke. I like money, and $3,000 or $40,000, which has a prize pool for first place of $3,000, is a lot of money for me. I could really use that to help pay my college. You know, college tuition is very expensive.
Oh.
So that's what it was. A lot of people can relate to this. College tuition is crippling debt to just about anyone in the US. And on top of that, winning $3,000 would also mean that maybe you don't have to eat cup noodles every day. When you're a full-time student who doesn't work a part-time job on the side, $3,000 can really make or break an entire year of studies. Every dollar counts, which is why he was willing to deal with this blatant disrespect, all for the sake of maybe paying off some of his college loans. Unfortunately, though, even after
Can we get goaded and deadlocked so we can pay my college tuition too? Yeah, I will try my hardest. I got you, Celeste.
dealing with so
I
much
will
disrespect,
try
with
my
so much
hardest.
blatant bullying, it would all
Yabba-dabba-da.
prove to be for nothing, because he wouldn't even get an opportunity to participate in the tournament. Shortly after telling his chat why winning is such a big deal for him, he'd
Tell
go
me who to
AFK for a
play.
few minutes, come back, and announce something so ridiculous that it would make anyone's blood boil.
Well, I was just kicked out of the tournament. Well, unfortunate. Yep, I know. I've been messaging Bazim for the past, like, 20 minutes.
Nah,
and
dude.
There's nothing to do. I just gotta get removed. I
Listen,
guess.
dude. Listen. Okay, listen. I'm gonna be so for real too, chat. I low-key don't like that Basman like just immediately kick him out without like, you know what I mean, without like reaching out to him first and immediately taking the women's side. Like, I think that's low-key like fucked up. And he could sit there. I even saw like his video too, and he was like, that was like my decision, and my decision only, guys. That was mine, right? He was being disrespectful and unprofessional. And if he wanted to, he's like, and this is a casual tourney. When you add money to the fucking tournament, it is not casual anymore. Listen, I hate tournaments as of recently that are like, oh, guys, this is casual, just casual. But also at the same time, there's a prize pool. There's a huge motherfucker. It's not casual anymore. Everyone's trying now. Hello? That is not casual. What the fuck? Stop saying it's casual when money's involved. I hate tournaments like this shit, bro. It's so fucking annoying. Holy. And then he was like, oh, if he wants to be competitive, why not go for pro? Why isn't he pro? Shut the fuck up, bro. Sorry. Sorry.
Yep, I know. I've been messaging Bazim for the past, like, 20 minutes, and there's nothing to do. I just gotta get removed, I guess. Wow. What a joke, bro.
Aww.
I mean, Like, that's just insane. I can't. Unreal, bro, unreal. That's crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy. Wow.
As you can see, his chat was absolutely shocked. Anyone with a brain cell would be shocked. And Kingsman was speechless. Kicked for what? Enduring bullying? Wanting your team to win? Giving advice from your own experience playing in the highest ranks? And to top it all off, the
Basman invited pros to the tournament, mind you. He shot himself in the foot. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not a, like, honestly, he'd probably get better teammates than this in pro, surely. Oh no, 100% he probably would. But it's like, it's, man, God, bro. It's just so fucking annoying, dude. It really is. I'm like, so, because I you see it so often too within like tournaments where they're like, oh guys, this is casual, and then later money's involved, right? And so then they expect you to be casual still when you see the prize pool in front of you. You're like, wait a minute, I'm gonna win all that money? Wait, nobody said that I was gonna win like 60K. Hello? Bitch, this ain't casual anymore. This is, I'm going for blood. Like, hello, that's a lot of money. 3K will do a lot for people. Hello.
Speech absolutely shocked. Anyone
Man, I'm just saying a lot of these people are out of touch. It just sounds like a lot of these people are out of touch, dude. Basman is one of them, and so are the women. I'm including him. He's not getting away just because he apologized. No, bro. You are also like one of the people as well. You did not reach out to him and listen to him. Like, I don't give a fuck. At least Basman admitted that he was wrong, but the issue is at hand is that he took the info he took the info to come out for bro to double back and see both sides. That's what I'm saying. Like it took you to realize, it took you to wait for everything to come out to realize, yeah, I fucked up, guys. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, W for you for like taking accountability and apologizing, but at the same time, you're the host of the event. You literally could have reached out to him. Instead, you reached out to him to let him know that he got canned. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Wow.
As you can see, his chat was absolutely shocked. Anyone with a brain cell would be shocked. And Kingsman was speechless. Kicked for what? Enduring bullying? Wanting your team to win? Giving advice from your own experience?
Honestly, Zazza, I will let her slide, mostly because Cece and Lucy are the actual villains. Dude, Zazza's like also like one of the people. She knew of the document, by the way. Did you guys know that? Yeah, she knew of the document her boyfriend was making. So, no, I will not let her slide. Hello? Her and Lucy and Cece have, like, dead ass put a lot of harassment on women now that play Marvel Rivals. I'm not gonna let her fucking slide. They have literally put target on women's back, bro. I don't care. Y'all gotta touch some grass. Dude, we're unemployed. Leave us alone.
In the highest ranks? And to top it all off,
leave us alone. We're unemployed, man.
Wasn't specified to the public.
Be unemployed with us, okay?
All right. Would give a very vague answer when asked why he was kicked. And he made it sound like something that was completely unforgivable. This didn't help at all because it only fueled rumors and theories that were way worse than what actually occurred. See for yourself.
I made. This is my decision. He was kicked out was, for violating rules. All right, I'm gonna just say that because I'm keeping it as respectful as possible. All right, I am a tournament host. There is a level of creator respect, and this is not. I'm saying like somebody calls somebody a poopy head, they don't get kicked out of the tournament. There's reasons for this, okay? And it's not just a one-time thing because I understand warning is not an option. No, because if there's warnings, everybody's gonna get warnings. There's a zero tolerance.
His head looks dry. There are warnings. I think he said there's no warnings.
Warning is not an option, no.
Yeah, see, look, there are no warnings.
And it's not just a one-time thing because I understand warning is not an option, no. Because if there's warnings, everybody's going to get warnings. There's a zero tolerance policy. He wants to play and he wants to win and he wants a lot of people to switch to different team comps. I understand he wants to win.
He didn't want everybody to... Did you even... Man, bro. Oh my god, dude. I'm not even joking, chat. If this guy ever like hosts a tournament, you will not catch me like wanting to join it. I mean, I'm not even gonna get invited anyways, but still, you know what I mean? It's like, god damn, dude. This is like how you act. Holy shit. This is how you handle shit. This is how you handle like shit happening in the tournaments. god, dude.
I get
Maybe
it.
you shouldn't be
cannot
running
avoid
one.
The fact was very toxic. There's a lot of different things. All right. I understand. I was a college student once too, bro. I get it. I got no personal beef with Kingsman. I got no beef with Kingsman. I got no beef with anybody.
I got no beef with Kingsman.
Interesting. Got it. Yo, Mujin, I'm about to like fucking blow up on this man. Hold me back, bro.
No beef with Kingsman. I got no beef with anybody.
I got no beef with Kingsman. But at the same time, what he did was unforgivable. What he did has a zero tolerance policy. He doesn't even deserve a warning, just an immediate kick.
Yeah.
That's just how bad it is. Look, it was obvious he was trying to quell down the flames, but this did nothing but put fuel on it. It was handled horribly. Not to mention that as time went by, Cece would continue to talk shit behind Kingsman's back.
I open up the chat and I immediately see Cece saying I was shit-talking the tourney and my members. And all I gotta say is I tried to be so polite the whole tournament. And I literally have been so respectful of Basm.
Wait, what? But he talks shit about the tourney, the draft, and as the TO, he wasn't about to take it. What the fuck? Cause Basman ultimately just didn't fuck with his disrespect. Yo, why is she lying now? What the fuck? He wasn't even talking shit about the tournament. Wait, why is she lying now?
The tourney and my members. And all I gotta say is I tried to be so polite the whole tournament. And I literally have been so respectful of Basm.
I ranked up, let's go.
I've been promoting this tournament for weeks, and obviously maybe there was a joke in passing. I mean, like 5 minutes ago, Tato, I literally heard you say this tournament's gonna be dog shit, bro. Like, because there's no bans. Obviously, there's jokes in passing, but all I'm gonna say is one of my viewers showed me that 20 minutes before I got kicked, Cece—
You gotta realize Cece had one-on-one with Basman for an urgent matter after scrims sometime before you got kicked as well, by the way. Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't notice that too.
He said she had to go do something real quick.
So this was Kingsman talking to another streamer about his kick, arguing that there was nothing he said that was worse than what others have been saying throughout the tournament. Also showcasing to us that Cece has been talking shit behind his back even after he was kicked, adding that she might have had something to do with this kick because she went AFK on her.
Instead of Cece, can we call her Feces? Since she's so full of shit.
After he was kicked, adding that she might have had something to do with this kick because she went AFK on her stream to talk to Basm on a phone call. And finally, Kingsman went as far as having to explain to people that he was
wait, who is this?
Not a misogynist. Zazza Stack would complain to her Discord about how toxic he was to her, and someone would just randomly say,
"Oh, wait, what? It's okay, Zazza."
Misogynist. Zazza Stack.
It's okay, Zazza. We love you. How much does that Kingsman guy average in viewers? 10? Oof. Oh my god, and it's a Jeff main. Oh, it's over. Oh, Jeff mains. It's actually over. We got Jeff mains in here? Yeah, it's over for you guys. This is also another person that's like representing you guys. Oh, that sucks. Yo, that's crazy.
How toxic he was to her, and someone would just randomly say that Kingsman's chat was misogynistic, that they were a reflection of his misogyny, that him asking Zazza, someone who can't even get one kill in an entire—
I just have one thing to say. His chat is so fucking horrible, misogynistic, but they clearly feel uncomfortable talking like that in his— they clearly feel comfortable talking like that in his chat. That's obviously how Kingsman acts and runs shit. Never once has he told his chat to stop. He's truly a piece of shit. I recommend just not ever replying to people who mention him. Just ignore them. These people don't know Zazza. They don't know how truly good she is. Yeesh. They just be like, oh, typical woman going negative. Just actual boys my blood. Huh. Yeah, I don't think his chat was being misogynistic. I mean, I was looking at the chat most of the time. They were literally like, his chat was like low-key like clowning on him. And then being upset for him. You know what I mean? I'd say like it's like what 20% like clowning on him, and then the rest of it was being upset for him. They I don't even think they were making it about like a gender thing. Hello? What? Chats usually do get weird. Yeah, they did. I will say, like, yeah, chats usually do get weird, but I don't think that they were being, you know what I mean? Like, misogynistic. I think they're just trying to find something to grasp at, you know what I mean? And to paint him in a certain way. This low-key sucks, dude, that this is like a woman's go-to, you know what I mean? Where it's like, man makes you angry because you're dog shit at a game. I go all over internet and call him misogynistic because he says I'm a woman and I'm bad at games. You know what I mean? Like, that's like a woman's go-to. Just admit that you're bad. I think it's more misogynistic to think that women don't deserve to be called out when they do wrong. But even then, Kingsman himself said chat's a bunch of liars when they were getting on Zazza. It's like calling everyone racist.
The game to switch to another hero was him being misogynistic. And since Basim ZB, the organizer of the tournament, refused to elaborate on why he was kicked, these rumors were running wild. It was so unfortunate. I mean, the guy did nothing wrong. His name was being ran through the mud. This is why after being kicked, he would decide to make a 1 hour, 16-minute video titled, "I was kicked from a $40,000 tournament." He'd upload it on January 18th and it would quickly go mega viral, being spread everywhere on social media. All the clips that we watched so far were from his video. But what's really sad here isn't just how he was disrespected by these people he had just met recently, it's also the fact that someone he considered a friend, Luciyasa, someone he was excited to play with, also talked shit behind his back. I mean, this is what he had to say when he found out he was on the same team as her. Look at this.
Lucy? Yes! It's winnable. Wait, that's actually fire. This is winnable. We win this. This is actually doable. Me and Lucy are on the same team. $40,000 tournament. There's no way she's gonna throw. So that means we're gonna actually win.
Oh, Kingsman. You innocent man. Oh, Kingsman. You innocent soul, bruh. Oh, this one stings.
Wait, that's actually fire. This is winnable. We win this. This is actually doable. Me and Lucy are on the same team. $40,000 tournament. There's no way she's gonna throw. So that means we're gonna actually win. That's actually doable.
Oh.
Okay, Cece's got a good draft. Oh, he picked that.
She was there during the scrims, by the way. She had nothing to say to defend him. In fact, she decided to side with Cece and Zazza stack. And here's what she would say behind his back on her own stream. Watch.
I need this for my college. I need this for my college. I have about 6 or 7 more years.
Yeah, we were...
Okay. Oh. Don't say it! Okay.
This for my college. I have about 6 or 7 more years.
Yeah, we were dealing with some of the most vile, disgusting bullies you can imagine. People who had no empathy, no understanding, and no respect. Not just because Kingsman was a top 1 player, but because he was a human being, another person. But regardless, the tournament would still go on. Cece would be asked on stream why Kingsman was kicked, and she would again run his name through the mud with Luciyasa in front of her viewers. Watch.
What happened with Kingsman getting kicked?
So like Boston pulled me aside and was just like, a lot of people were coming to him, like chatters and stuff, were showing him clips of him like saying disrespectful things about the tournament, like us as a team, and like saying we were gonna lose and all that stuff, and like Boston was just not having it, and so he asked me, and I was just like, it's kind of just like, if you think so. But
I would unlike Annie's teammates in solo queues, Kingsman is human. I would low-key kill to have Kingsman carry me, bro. Oh my god.
While we were in Discord, so. But apparently he was like muting while we were in Discord and then saying like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna lose, and these guys, my team sucks." And then he was talking about like
he didn't say that.
What he's in was like way better. And I think Boston was just not taking that disrespect and low-key like I didn't want that disrespect.
He didn't say that. What the fuck? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't fuck with Basman, bro. I'm not even joking. Yo, this is pissing me off. This is low-key pissing me off, dude. I'm not even joking. I don't fuck with Basman, dog.
And these guys, my team sucks. And then he was talking about like how some other tournament he's in was like way better. And I think Basman was just not taking that disrespect. And low-key, like I didn't want that disrespect either. Like,
wow.
I didn't want someone on the team that was just constantly gonna like shit talk us to his chat. So I was just like, yeah.
He wasn't even talking shit.
Yeah,
but
that was like mad disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, how dare he do you the courtesy of muting himself when he's about to lash out, staying respectful with you even after you told him multiple times to shut the fuck up in front of a live audience.
Yeah, no kidding, like hello?
The fact that when Basim told her he was intending to kick him, she had zero protest. I mean, seriously, with teammates like this, who needs enemies? Now, in the timeline of these events, the video had gotten tens of thousands of views and then hundreds of thousands.
Dude, the audacity of them to call him disrespectful. Dude, this is insane. Holy shit. If I was the host, right, and I got sent clips of this man being disrespectful, right, I would go to his VOD and be like, let me get the full context. Oh shit, he's got the full VOD up? Yeah, let me get the full context real quick. How are you gonna take someone else's word immediately? You know what I mean? How the fuck do you take someone else's word immediately, dog? Oh my goodness. Holy shit, man.
Protest. I mean, seriously, with teammates like this, who needs enemies? Now, in the timeline of these events, the video had gotten tens of thousands of views and then hundreds of thousands before reaching 1 million. The Marvel Rivals community was outraged at this behavior.
I think low-key, I think he cut him from the fucking tournament because he just didn't want to deal with it, bro. He did not give a fuck. He didn't want to deal with it. He's like, drama? Don't care. Cut out of here. You know what I mean? He just looked at it as drama. He didn't look at it as, oh, there's like 3 women bullying a guy. I think that's 100% what it was. It was him just not wanting to deal with the fucking drama. I feel like if you came up with this evidence or like this stuff, and mind you, let me say this too real quick. If Kingsman was bigger than these girls, he would have stayed in the tournament. They would have swapped teams. But because he provided nothing viewer-wise, he was just canned. That is initially it. That is literally the issue. I'm not even joking. That is the actual issue. So sorry, Kingsman. That fucking sucks. That low-key sucks. Preach! That is like what I'm now grasping at. Like I thought it was just like man protect woman type shit. No, bro. I mean, yes, that is it too. I will say that is it too. That is 100% it. Man protect women. But it's 100%. Kingsman did not have the popularity. They had more status than him apparently, which is so funny because I didn't even know them. Popularity, more status, W bonus that they're a woman. You know what I mean? Holy shit. Wow, dude. And he's seen so much similar drama. It's a pattern recognition. It's just obvious. You know what I mean? Holy shit, dude. Holy.
Up in front of a lash out, staying respectful with you even after you told.
Is the best play. Yeah, like I wouldn't have canned him. Knowing that he's better than these teammates, I'm just like, damn, dude. What the fuck? Like, I would have kept him. Hello? I would have just swapped, like, teammates. But because he doesn't have a popularity, he does. Because he was. Yo. By the way, he was quickly replaced by Moxie. And I know Moxie, bro. I followed Moxie since like fucking Overwatch, man. I'm like, oh, he motherfucker got replaced by someone bigger than him. They were waiting. They were waiting to replace like these smaller creators with someone bigger. Holy shit.
Him multiple times of muting himself when he's about to lash out, staying respectful with you even after you told him multiple times to shut the fuck up in front of a live audience.
Sorry guys, I'm just so mad
that when Basim told her he was intending to kick him, she had zero protest. I mean, seriously, with teammates like this, who needs enemies? Now, in the timeline of these events, the video had gotten tens of thousands
of views. So crazy to me that somebody this good at video games in general doesn't have a larger following than her. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And hundreds of thousands.
He probably, low-key, he probably doesn't stream often because of college. You know what I mean? It could be college.
best. I mean, seriously, with teammates like this, who needs enemies? Now, in the timeline of these events, the video had gotten tens of thousands of views and then hundreds of thousands before reaching 1 million. The Marvel Rivals
he streams daily?
Oh shit! What the fuck? And it was starting to reach the mainstream. It was clear Cece wasn't acting like this for the first time in her life. She's someone who is generally violent.
He's streaming right now. Oh shit! Hi, Kingsman. He doesn't watch my reacts, so I'm gonna be low key schizo. I'm gonna Moon Knight. Okay, guys. Hi, Kingsman. Hi, I fuck with you. Hi.
And this was her first time being caught, the first time facing consequences. So in the face
of these
consequences, she decides
whatever,
to make her own response to Kingsman's video on YouTube. The result? One of the worst disliked videos in YouTube's history. Barely 24 hours after Kingsman's video got uploaded, Cece would upload her own video, titled The Truth Behind the $40,000 Tournament. It's currently sitting at 1,200 likes and 6...
What the fuck happened to my face? Wait, why did... What happened to my face? Hello? What the fuck just happened? Hold on. What did you do? Something happened to my face. What's... Somebody give a sub. Wait, somebody give a sub real quick. What the fuck happened to my face? Did my face just like fucking scrunch up? Also, fuck you! Fuck you for gifting him a sub! Fuck you! Fuck you! Wait. Guys, wait. Somebody gift a sub. I need to see this. Just one. Just one. Not falling for the gifted sub trick. Wait, no, I'm... What the fuck?!
Right. Gifted a tier 1 sub to Berry Crepe. They have given 210 gift subs in the channel.
What the fuck happened? Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's fire. Okay. Oh, let me change my, this one. Okay. Holy. Oh my. What the fuck?
The tournament. It's currently sitting at 1,200 likes.
Thank you, right? Thank you. By the way, thank you.
Dislikes. 60,000 comments. And as you can guess, the majority of them are not on her side. Now, one of the first things that Cece addresses here was why and how Kingsman got kicked. She'd argued that this wasn't about what Kingsman was saying.
Why the fuck is she a VTuber? Hello? Yo, we do not accept you. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
This was about how he said it, how it was affecting team performance, how it was bringing down their mental. She'd then talk about her phone call with the tournament organizer. According to her, Basim ZB would message her to talk. He'd say that he just so happened to have come across a bunch of clips and messages from Kingsman.
What? She got a PNG tuber and pitched up her voice. I saw, bro. I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, yo, is she trying to like pull like the VTuber method? What the fuck? She's trying to pull the VTuber method? Hello? Get the fuck out of here. We don't want you.
Which made him want to kick him. Cece would then go ahead and not object, but does admit that looking back, maybe a warning would have been enough. Now, I really want you to listen to this part in particular. This
is Mujin, I don't want to hear a voice.
Arguing in Zazza's favor. Look at this argument she's making as to why Zazza sucked so much. Watch.
I want you guys to understand, she was going to go 0-5 no matter what she played. Why? Because Kingsman was breathing down her neck, in her ear, for the last 30 minutes. She wasn't focused, she wasn't locked in, she wasn't going to play well no matter what she played. So you guys are like, that was her game. That was her game to show off. That was her chance to prove that it worked. No, it wasn't. Because during that time, Kingsman was still down her ear. We finish that map and we go into the next game and we're still arguing about it. At that point, I have to put my foot down as a captain. And yes, I told him to STFU. But you have to understand, this is after an hour of—
Shut the fuck up. Just say the word. Just say what you actually said. You don't gotta fucking abbreviate it. We heard it. You don't gotta be like, guys, I know I said STFU. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bro. Just fucking say it.
And
holy
yes,
shit.
I told him to STFU. But you have to understand—
Don't fucking act innocent now. We saw the clips. Don't fucking act like we didn't hear you say it.
This is after—
You fucking yelled that shit.
And yes, I told him to STFU. But you have to understand, this is after an hour of dragging this conversation on, an hour of me asking him to drop this topic, an hour of just continuous arguing in the team. Yes, I finally told him to STFU.
I mean, this is why I took the time at the beginning of this video to show you these clips. From her perspective, she's making him seem to be someone unreasonable, someone who can't shut up. In reality, though, the only thing he wanted was some sort of a compromise. In between those clips of him talking were way longer play sessions with him not even breaching the topic. Zazza still could not hit a single enemy. Again, dude, getting a kill in this game is the easiest thing you can do. You just have to assist.
Oh yeah, I saw Kingsman's comment, by the way. Fire, dude.
The guy, the enemy. Again, dude, getting a kill in this game is the easiest thing you can do. You just have to assist. But guys, she had to put her foot down. She had to tell him to shut the fuck up in front of the teammates and the viewers watching. Disrespecting him in front of thousands of people. And by the way, if you're confused about her voice because she doesn't usually sound like this, yeah, we'll get to that. Don't worry. She's making this voice on purpose to appear more innocent.
No!
Next up, of course, I'm sure you've seen some memes about the vibes. She'd make this argument. Watch for yourself.
From day one, I told Kingsman, rule number 1, don't tilt my team, and rule number 2, don't bring the vibes down on the team, because we're going to lose. A lot of you guys are underestimating how important vibes are in a team scenario. At the highest level of competitive esports, tier 1
Y'all suck! Y'all suck! You guys suck at the game! You guys just actually fucking suck at the game, bro. Oh my god, just admit it! You guys suck at the game!
Will get booted from a team simply because your team doesn't like you. Even if you're performing, even if you're doing well, if the team synergy isn't there, you're not coming back for another season.
Bro, how dare you ruin the vibes? How dare you? How dare you?
Annie, when we play Rivals, I want our vibes to be fucking having fun. Man, get the fuck out of here. I'm not playing with you ever again. I'm trying to win.
As a #1 player, give our team free advice to
Oh, wait, you said that. Oh, wait, you said that. I thought you were against me.
to win $40,000 and ruin the vibes. She'd have an entire segment called Accountability.
I'm going back to Rivals. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here.
Throughout this whole video, she never once apologized.
I gotta make an apology, guys. I gotta high pitch my voice next.
Scrims,
hold on.
She called him a loser as she was muted, right? And bear in mind, she had blamed him for muting.
Whoops! I gotta make an apology. Whoops!
Everyone thinks this guy's
like a bug. That's just what happens.
That's such a good point. You're so right about that, and we're still gonna play Widow.
Now look, I don't know what you think about this, but in my opinion, this is the exact toxicity that Kingsman was blamed for and kicked without warning for. So as I said, Cece had a whole section called Accountability. She also had a section called Loser, which was way longer. Did she apologize to him for this absolutely blatant toxicity? Well, as you might have guessed, no. If anything, she doubled down on it.
What? What? She doubles down on calling him a loser? What?
City. Well, as you might have guessed, no. If anything, she doubled down on it. Watch.
Yes, I did read out the chat. Because when I'm looking to my right, I'm reading chat that called him a loser. And then I repeated it. I shouldn't have read out that chat because it was disrespectful.
Bitch. Oh. Chat! How is her chat fucking with her right now? How is her... Yo, if I was a chatter and I'm being blamed... No fucking way, dude. What? Chat said it and I read it. No. I would have been so...
And then I repeated it. I shouldn't have read out that chat because it was disrespectful. That's very hypocritical of me for to
Annie,
to
you blame us constantly. We feel it. Because it is your fault.
About things because it was disrespectful. That's very hypocritical of me for to say that about Kingsman and then say that that's on me. But I will double down and say replace the term loser with being disrespectful.
That's crazy.
And that's my point. I don't think Kingsman's a loser. I think he's a good player who just wants to win. I think I said that because Kingsman was being a loser. You just
So you think he's a loser? So you think he's a loser? So it's not. So okay. So you just admitted that your chat didn't call him a loser. You called him a loser, but you're blaming your chat for calling him a loser. But you also admit that he is a loser. Okay.
The good player who just wants to win. I think I said that because Kingsman was being...
If that's the way it's going to be, then we're just going to have to bully you more for your height. We have nothing to lose. Ah! Stop! Stop, bro!
I think he's a good player who just wants to win. I say that because Kingsman was being a loser. You just criticized and demoralized my teammate for an hour, repeatedly ignoring our mentions to stop. Like, that's loser behavior. You're being a loser for that. And I'm going to say it again. If you make someone sad for an hour, despite people telling you to stop, that's being a loser. And none of you guys in the chats could even you guys were trying to justify that. There's no justification for being an asshole. That's just what that was. So
yeah, I know. This gaslighting is insane. Yeah, well, it gets worse because now she's saying it wasn't a personal attack. What? Like, please explain to me what it is when I call someone a loser.
I don't know, man. I don't fucking know, dog. This is news to me, man. Holy shit. Maybe I've just like been gaslit so much that I'm prone to it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like non-existent. Like, they try to gaslight me, it bounces off of me. Like, it's like, hello.
There's no justification for being an asshole. That's just what
or maybe they're just, or maybe they're just really bad at gaslighting.
Trying to justify that. There's no justification for being an asshole. That's just what that was. So
yeah, I know. This gaslighting is insane. Yeah, well, it gets worse because now she's saying it wasn't a personal attack.
You can't even get high-ranking
please explain to me
gaslighting.
what it is when I call someone a loser.
it wasn't a personal attack on Kingsman. If Kingsman brought up the bass and be like, yo, this was a personal attack on me.
Crazy, dog.
Like, no, that's not a personal attack. That's just...
Annie secretly hates chat.
No.
That's the reason why we bully you for your height, Annie02 nodders. That's also the easiest thing we can target. Annie02 smug.
Fuck you.
Facts.
Of course you would have argued because you're a gaslighting, manipulative bully. I mean, how can you sit here, record this, and publish this saying, oh, yeah, you know, calling him a loser, you know, replace that term with something else, and then continue and say,
60K likes or 60K dislikes.
If
Holy
you bully
shit.
someone for an hour, you are a loser. Like, what the fuck am I watching? Yeah, I'm sure you're not surprised by now why this video got so many dislikes and so many negative comments.
It's pretty
the bully
obvious.
got caught for the first time maybe in her life, faced consequences for the first time, tried to use the same tactics she always used, but this time it failed horrendously. But before we move on from this video, I want to mention something that not many are mentioning at all, actually.
This is so
At
fire,
the end of her
bro.
Video, she would have a clip.
This is so fire. Guys, I went to sleep watching someone play Bully. Sorry. You keep saying the word bully so much, I dead ass like fell asleep watching Bully gameplay.
Mention something that not many are mentioning at all, actually. At the end of her video, she would have a clip of around 1.5 minutes, in which Entei, a Marvel Rivals drama-centered TikTok content creator, would talk to Kingsman on stream shortly after he was kicked from the tournament. This guy wouldn't really be on Kingsman's side. He'd tell him that he was overstepping, that he was being extra. One could even say that he was siding with Cece and Zazza as well as Luciyasa. This is why Cece felt so compelled to include it at the end of her video, titling this segment, Entei Preach. Just like everything we've watched so far, it's painful, but necessary. Watch.
Kingsman, what I'm trying to get you to understand,
even
though,
in these scenarios, I am not.
Listen, it's not just Zazza that you're affecting in this. It's also affecting Cece and your entire team synergy because you're complaining about a comp that they clearly don't want to run.
We still synergized. We had a game.
Then you drop it.
Exactly.
Then you drop it.
Exactly. I didn't say anything on the last game. I didn't even say anything.
But
I just left the tournament. I played ranked.
You said enough, bro.
Who the fuck is this guy?
I'm trying to help you. You did say.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Who the fuck is this guy? Who is this guy? Who the fuck is he?
A lot, man. You said a lot. And like I said, I'm gonna be there for you because...
Man, shut up, bitch.
You getting kicked out the tournament?
Bro's just trying to get a clip.
Is stupid. I get it. But You were overstepping. You were overstepping the entire time. So you can't get mad when all the overstepping that you have done for the past several days.
Brother, we've had one day of scrims after a draft.
Yeah.
This guy sucks. Who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is this? Hello? Oh my god. Get the fuck out of here.
We've had one day of scrims after a draft.
Yeah, it really seemed like the entire world was against Kingsman.
Yeah,
I mean,
no
if I was in
kidding.
his shoes, I would
Hello?
have gone mad. Like, am I
Dog is like actually getting bullied by everybody in the fucking tournament. Yo, thank God Puffer did not show up. Holy shit, dude. Thank fuck, man. I felt like if he showed up, though, it would have been a lot different. You know what I mean? It would have been like mostly, como se dice, Kingsman and Puffer like bouncing off of each other. Like the synergy between them. You know what I mean? But like, holy shit, dude.
Really that crazy? Am I really that insane with everyone telling me I'm a terrible person?
Did you watch Puffer's thoughts on it? He gave in a lot of background stuff. No, can you link it so we can watch it next?
Kingsman would then go ahead and ask Entei not to make a drama TikTok
Love that Kingsman
about
just
this.
shot him with that. Like, what do you mean several days? Yeah, it was like a fucking day of like 1 day of scrims.
Was in his shoes,
like,
I would've gone
hello?
mad. Like, am I really that crazy? Am I really that insane with everyone telling me I'm a terrible person? Kingsman would then go ahead and ask Entei not to make a drama TikTok about this until he can release his video. He respected that wish. So
Okay.
after Kingsman's video dropped, Entei would drop his own video on his TikTok.
Oh god.
And again, even though he was kind of giving the impression that he was Kingsman's friend, it was very
My goodness, the comments are not with him. Holy shit.
very obvious that he was taking the side of Cece, Zazza, and Luciyana. I mean, look at the things he was saying here. Some very weird takes, like this one. Watch.
The event itself skyrocketed rivals to the front page of Twitch, and they had over 100,000 viewers combined, I believe. Mind you, most of the guys that are in this tournament are partnered on Twitch. If you ran ads during this event, you got bank. I will say, Kingsman played his cards correctly. Paint yourself as the victim in the situation. You got kicked from a $40,000 tournament. Even though you were guaranteed to get paid anyway, make yourself look like the victim. The rest of your teammates were bullying you, and I would believe that if I didn't have the full context.
Wow.
Yeah, man, he played his cards right, making himself look like the victim.
This guy, yeah, it's just business. GG. He was the one that was like, GG, go.
I just know he was on
Yeah,
a
that's
call
the
with
same one.
Kingsman after the thing.
Oh yeah, that guy's like a, I think he's a TikTok guy.
He's like a drama TikToker,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he is.
Oh my. What drama? Oh, Entei was, he was like one of the people that Kingsman called. I think. Was he the one that told he was the one that told Kingsman like to not make the video, right? I don't know, I've lost track on the story. Was that a different guy? I just remember he was he's a drama Marvel Rivals TikToker. I know, it's so specific. Yeah, it's oh yeah, he's the just business guy. Yeah, it's just business. GG. He was the one that was like, GG, go next, don't make a video, and then Kingsman made a video.
Yeah, this 20-year-old man, he played his cards right, making himself look like the victim. Yeah, this 20-year-old broke college
It's just
student
business,
who just wanted
guys.
to win some money in a tournament and wanted to do his best definitely is a master manipulator. What a great take. It gets better.
Kingsman, he played it smart. He only showed the game where Zazza did bad. One game where Zazza went 0-5, and that was after
It was all games, actually. It was all the games. What? He showed all the games, actually. He didn't leave no context out.
2 hours and several days of internet banter, and Kingsman
Several days. It was a day.
talking her character.
And then the clip that you just saw was the second day of scrims.
And by, don't twist my words. By character, I mean the Widow character. Stop it. What Kingsman didn't show in his video were the matches that Zazza full carried the entire team. There were a lot of things omitted from Kingsman's video, funnily enough, including dialogue between me. Zazza full carried the entire.
Brother. But he showed this. Wait, he showed this clip, did he not? Wait, he showed this. This is like her only MVP. What the fuck are you talking about? This is deadass her only MVP. He showed it. We saw the fucking clip, bro. What are you talking about?
Entire team. There were a lot of things omitted from Kingsman's video, funnily enough, including dialogue between me and him at the end, where I talked about the cutthroat of business. But
Yeah, I don't think bro even watched Kingsman's video because at the end you can clearly see Zazza performed very well. And Kingsman said absolutely nothing because she performed well. He didn't tell her to switch or play someone else. What did he get in return? The entire team bullying him. He would then flex about how he called him later and told him about how this is a cutthroat business, acting like some sort of sage that he should listen to. You know what? I'm glad he didn't listen to him and made his own video. Zazza never carried, even in the game where she performed well. Without Kingsman, they wouldn't have won a single game. His comments all call him out, calling his takes very delusional, very one-sided, and it really emphasized how alone Kingsman was here. How everyone he knew in this community involved in this tournament was just not taking his side. They were all against him, all for clout and superficial business relationships. So no wonder the entire Marvel Rivals community backed Kingsman up. The consequences were almost instant. You'd have many viral Twitter threads siding with him and asking themselves how this stupid drama could have gotten this bad. Saying things like, the Kingsman drama is so stupid because in what world do you think he's in the wrong? He's got a teammate acting toxic on Black Widow going 6'8" on 200 ping for $40,000. Yeah. On top of that, he's genuinely making good suggestions and they just tell him to shut the fuck up. Y'all got that? Kingsman really better than me because looking at the screen would have driven me to insanity. And here they're showing the fact that Zazza's stack is almost 200 ping. She's also lower ranked.
I think it did bother him. I think the ping also like did bother him too. That's why he was like suggesting to play Bucky.
All of a sudden, these uncomfortable moments during the scrims were getting picked up by bigger accounts. Everyone was being made aware of how toxic this truly was towards him. And I mean, it doesn't take a genius. You don't have to watch the whole video. Just one clip is enough to understand how disrespectful the dynamics were towards him. Additionally, Cece was being completely called out because it seemed like she was faking her voice on purpose to appear more innocent and soft, when in reality, she sounded completely different on her stream. Here's a comparison. Watch for yourself.
I like a challenge. I like a challenge.
I'm addressing any allegations or anything.
Guys, I low-key don't want to be rude, and I know this is going to be rude to say, but I'm so thankful that I have Oshis that are like so fucking funny, bro.
Watch for yourself.
Oh, rather.
I like a challenge. I like a challenge.
I'm addressing any allegations or anything that's not true, as well as I included a clip that Kingsman left out in his conversation with Entei.
Hey man, what are we doing here?
Doesn't she have like 12 ads running on the video or something? Yeah, she does.
Is this a catfish? Like, what the hell is this? Did she really think people would empathize with her more if she sounded cuter?
Mujin! She tried to pull a VTuber! Mujin, stop her!
What the hell is this?
Mr. Electric, send her to the principal's office and have her expelled!
Did she really think people would empathize with her more if she sounded cuter? The only person who would have liked this is Lakari. It was so pathetic. But speaking of pathetic, there was still a very big question mark about how Basim ZB got a hold of these incriminating clips of Kingsman. Where did they come from? Who was the mastermind behind Kingsman being unrightfully kicked? Well, I'm sure it would come as no surprise.
He locked his account. Wow. And yo, it's always the Jeff mates, bro. It's always the Jeff mates. Oh no, it's always the Jeff names, bro.
Mind behind Kingsman being unrightfully kicked.
Wait, I recognize that name. Do we hate him too, or am I crazy?
Well, I'm sure.
Bumper said the same thing too. Wait, he did? Dude, it's always the Jeff mains that like talk the most. There's a lot of cool Jeff mains out there. They're pretty chill, you know what I mean? I you know, DJ's one of them and so is Pharaoh. But like, holy fuck. They always talk the most, dude.
It would come as no surprise, but it was none other than Zazza Stack's boyfriend. He would admit this himself barely a day after Kingsman's video would drop, posting a Google Doc explaining the situation from his perspective. His intention, of course, was to minimize the massive wave of hate hitting his girlfriend Zazza Stack, Cece, and eventually Luciyasa. Instead, though, he would do the opposite, amplifying this hate by 1000% and getting caught in the crossfire as well. So this document is 12 pages. And
what? There's a dark mode? How the fuck did you get that? I was suffering in fucking white mode, dude. What the fuck? I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed, dude. What? All of the fucking documents that I've read is all in white mode. Why? I did not know there's a dark mode. Oh my god. I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed off.
Crossfire as well. So this document is 12 pages, and as someone who's had experience reading many of these throughout my YouTube career, I can tell you right now, it was hastily written. There are a lot of grammatical errors, structure that doesn't make much sense, and arguments that are really reaching to the point of delusion. In fact, throughout multiple times...
I think his chat made him do it when he was reading the Cinder doc.
Document, Kaplunk would admit that he's barely slept to be honest, since the controversy first appeared after Kingsman's
shit burns
video.
my eyes, bro.
Started off. Hello again, I'm Kaplunk or Sam. I'm Zazza's boyfriend and currently living with her. I'm involved in the Marvel Rivals community. Seeing the earthquake this has caused, I'm going to explain my part in the Kingsman situation and the catalyst for him being removed from the tournament.
Guys, wait, okay, before he reads the document, can I give you my tinfoil hat theory of this real quick? I'm gonna say this. I think Zazza's boyfriend did mention doing the document. And you know what I also think? I think Zazza knew about it and was like, this is a good idea. This is a really good idea. So we're going to go through with this. We're going to go through with this. She knew about the document, but she used her boyfriend as like the bait because she knew that she was going to catch heat. You know what I mean? Like she knew it was like a team effort, bro. If you are dating, it's a team effort. I don't give a fuck. And then the fact that she put all of the blame on him, crazy, fucking insane. That man probably felt betrayed too at the same time. So again, anybody, any fucking person, not just like one genre of creators, right? But any person that has a partner, right? And then you see a document come out and then they're like, oh, it was my boyfriend's fault, not mine. It was 100% their fault too. You know what I mean? I think from all of like the shit that we've seen, all of the drama that we've witnessed so far, it was 100% your fault too. You were in on it. It is a partner. It is a duo thing. You just don't know shit. You actually just do not know shit. One thing partners love to do, gossip. They love to fucking gossip to each other. So I promise you, 100% you knew about it, bitch. Come on now. I think the boyfriend initiates it. You know what I mean? They hear about the gossip. They hear about the shit. They initiate it, and then the girlfriend full sends it. But they put it on the boyfriend. I think that's how it is. Annie, she tried to lie and got community noted. Yeah, I know, I saw. Don't worry, babe. I'll take the blame. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I'll take the blame. I think with like so much shit that we've seen, it's always like that, dog.
I needed to explain my part in the Kingsman situation and the catalyst for him being removed from the tournament. I needed to take accountability for what I essentially started because the hate that has caused all involved is eating me away. In Australia, it's the night before the tournament. Yes, the tournament hadn't even begun by this point, by the way. Like all the games that were played so far were scrims. Zazza's comments are full of hate and threats, and this has blown up massively for something she had nothing to do with. After seeing how this is affecting Zazza, I have decided to explain to the greater community why what happened. After the first day of scrims, I spoke to Zazza about Kingsman's comments and she was hurt but didn't want to cause any drama. She felt she did well though in the first scrims to be given a chance. But during the second day of scrims and hearing Kingsman go on and on, I hit boiling point and went behind Zazza's back to send clips of Kingsman to Basim's team. I'm going to explain why I did this with as many clips I could scramble together in 6 hours. It's currently 1 hour away before the tourneys start. So look, already from the first page, he's making it clear he's fully responsible for what happened. Zazza had no idea. Keep this in mind for later. Then come the clips. Now bear in mind, by the time I was recording this, Kaplunk already privated his Twitter, deleted the doc, and privated the YouTube channel where these clips were uploaded, alright?
Oh, wow.
The only reason I have this right now is because I made a copy, knowing that this guy probably doesn't...
Wait, he deleted the YouTube channel too? Chat, Loki, I'm gonna take the credit. I'm gonna take the credit and say I did that. Does Cap have you blocked? Oh wait, actually, let me check. I don't think he does. No way. Okay, let me check. Hold on. Yo, he's lurking right now. I see you, bro. He's like rushing to Twitter. I see you, dog. I see you rushing. Yeah, I see you. I see you. Just kidding. Twitter's down. Twitter's down. I repeat, Twitter's down. Oh shit! Twitter's down. I repeat, Twitter is down. Twitter is down. I'll check the after this
Find
video.
This hate by 1000% and getting caught in the crossfire as well.
Okay.
Tournament. So in the corner where these clips were uploaded, all right? The only reason I have this right now is because I made a copy knowing that this guy probably doesn't have much of a spine. This isn't really much of a problem though, because most of these arguments that he's making made zero sense. Kaplunk was trying his best to paint Kingsman as someone who was unreasonable, someone who didn't even attempt to give his girlfriend a chance even though she somehow deserved it. Like look, here he would say, the draft went well, and me and Zazza went to Cece's stream where she was talking to Kingsman in her team chat. Immediately, Kingsman was questioning the Zazza pick before even knowing who she was. This is his first reaction when Cece mentioned Zazza from the get-go. Kingsman was complaining about Cece's choice to pick a 190 ping Widow OTP, which stands for One Trick Pony. What's really funny here though is that you don't even have to watch this clip. A 190
okay, listen, every time you guys kept saying OTP, or every time we saw the word OTP, that was new, first of all. That was like new to me. I was like, OTP? I was like, do they not know that OTP means one true pairing?
One Trick Pony. What's really funny here though is that you don't even have to watch this clip. A 190 ping
I was like, I don't get it.
is enough to trigger anyone who has common sense in this game. This was very reasonable to ask. Kaplunk would then say, he then brought up the money and what it meant to him to win the
tiny
tournament,
poop.
where Cece made it known that she wasn't too focused on the money part of the tournament. This should have set Kingsman's expectations on his team's mindset. Whoa, that's a very bold thing to say. What, did Cece tell him that she didn't care about the money from the first day?
Ooh.
Let's watch the clip together, shall we? The VTuber Anniepants had reacted to this document as
Mama's in her first drama!
Let's watch the clip together, shall we?
Oh no, dude, I was loud.
Document as soon as it dropped, so much of the clips were archived on her VOD. Here's this clip in question, titled Price Pool Conversation. Watch.
If it's a draft like this, I just wish the prize pool was more like split evenly.
Look, chat, it's you guys! Chat, we're all famous collectively. Wait, guys, you guys are in it too. We're all famous collectively. Oh my god, chat! Oh, let's go!
The prize pool was more like split evenly, so people could just have fun and not.
Bro, you get money for just showing up, dude. What do you mean?
Barely.
Yeah, but you get money. That's like 20 bucks. You know what I mean? Wait, 1,000?
First place, yes. Like no, between the teams.
Yeah, so it's like
split 1,006, and then for first place, it's about $18,000.
Yeah, yeah, big money.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like these tournaments where people just want to have fun, like.
What was the point of this clip? Like, why was this? How is this a prize pool conversation?
They'll be reacting, Annie. You fucking suck at this shit, bitch.
As a broke college student, Kingsman was saying, dude, you get money for showing up. I'm happy with anything.
Wait, pause before I can talk. Never mind. I was reacting.
This was one of the first clips that were included in this document. And all it did was show us that Kaplunk was brain dead. He then goes on to show us more clips of Kingsman being concerned about the fact that someone who plays a sniper has 200 ping. Kaplunk was very pissed about this because he'd say, keep in mind he hasn't seen...
Yes?
I feel undressed now. Do I look good? Make sure that you get my good side.
I think they got your good side. Oh, yes. So you get $300 just for showing up. Wait, that's fire. Dude, the fact that she said $1,000 isn't enough, too, for her to, like, care about the game as well.
Zazza play yet or interacted with her at all at this point. As if that's necessary to be worried about 200 ping playing a character that no one plays in the pro scene. Kaplunk even includes a moment in which Kingsman's chat was telling him that Zazza was pissed about his comments towards her. Kingsman would then attempt to talk to Zazza in VC to clear it up. Zazza would instead respond in chat. If anything, this just shows that Kingsman was trying his best to be on good terms with his teammates and was just worried about the ping. This document that starts showing us clips that were in Kingsman's video, where he was very reasonably telling them, hey guys, maybe we should switch. Maybe we're gonna get completely owned if we continue like this. Kaplunk would then show us games from the scrims where his girlfriend did well. And then
the one game, by the way.
On Kingsman continuing to play magic here into Eshiko's penny. He made it work despite being countered, but made it work. A luxury he does not give Zazza. Yeah, buddy, because he's #1 ranked magic on the entire planet. Zazza is diamond, she's not even grandmaster. He then says, I will also note, Kingsman's chat, including a mod, attempts to blame Zazza's widow throughout the entire scrim despite her doing well and the enemy team glazing her. This was getting pathetic. The guy was nitpicking the tiniest things and it still wasn't convincing anyone that he was in the right here. He then goes ahead and shows us many clips we already watched of Kingsman trying his best to make his team understand, guys, we can't keep going like this, we're gonna get pummeled in the tournament. As we saw earlier, Zazza would of course argue that she's not going to play anyone else but Widow. They win the first game and she got 2 kills, okay? Kaplunk would argue Widow was playing anti-dive this game and she was not a part of the Deadpool rush ults. Her 2 kills were on people diving the backline, stopping them from picking on Cece. Just bear in mind, this whole game maybe lasted like more than 20 minutes, right? The fact that she only killed 2 people, or hell, touched 2 people with her sniper says a lot. But of course, the White Knight will defend his girlfriend no matter what. He'd say, this entire round has played out while arguing and Zazza goes 0-4. This is the first game in the 6 scrims they have done that she has a negative KD and Kingsman crashes out. Let's see how Kingsman crashes out from his perspective. Let's watch.
Fire hook. He dies. Okay, guys. Taste and point proven. Right now. Do you understand?
No, it's well, you've been making me play shit. Of course I'm gonna play.
How do you not see the problem right now?
I can't imagine going 0-5, bro.
First of all, it's that ass Kingsman, like, shut the fuck up.
Okay, bro.
You're doing too much.
Lucy's not even on Invis. Second of all, you're getting value.
Crashes out. You know what, dude? I think anyone who was reasonable, who had common sense, and who
I'm so thankful I was quiet during this clip. I'm so thankful I provided. You're welcome, Mujin! You're welcome! Dude, she went 0-5, 18-2. Wait, you're in this? Yeah. Yes, I'm in this.
Crashes out. You know what, dude? I think anyone who was reasonable, who had common sense, and who wanted to win this tournament would have done way worse than
I was a valuable teammate, bro. I was a valuable teammate. I was a valuable teammate to the Mujin arc.
Gymnastics that Kaplunk was pulling here were out of this world. And this is when the White Knight would step in. He'd say, this is where I come in. I was watching this, and I had been clipping on an alt account since the start of the VOD when the first comments came in. I then messaged a member of production I know and told him to get Basim to watch Kingsman's stream.
No, I'm not the 0-4. I provided.
From the next room. I then sent multiple of the above clips to Basim with the context of everything since draft day. Here we can see DMs between Kaplunk and one of the members of production. Kaplunk would start off the DM saying, are you around? If you are, lurk Cece or Kingsman streams. He'd say, okay, what's going on? Kaplunk would say, Kingsman is out to get Zazza, telling her she can't play Widow. He needs the money and to play triple support.
No, I haven't seen Puffer talk about. I was like low-key gonna like watch Mujin's video first and then like watch like Puffer's video. I low-key was like waiting to. I was gonna watch it a few days ago. I was like, I'll just wait till Mujin's. That way, like, because I feel like I'll get like a better understanding of like what the fuck is happening.
Would say she's not a support player. Kaplunk would say, yeah, it's pissing me off. He's been on to her since
I low-key want to know his like
she hasn't wanted to
thoughts
stir the
too,
pot,
because he is like one of the
in front of
teammates.
his 200 viewers. Crew member would say, like, is he talking shit when unmuted to his team? Kaplunk would say, I'll lurk just his stream to see. Crew member would say, did Cece mute Kingsman on her stream or something?
Oh my god, I remember this part. I played the L theme. Wait, I remember this part.
Say, I'll lurk just to stream to see. Crew member would say, did Cece mute Kingsman on her stream or something? Kaplunk would say, I don't think so. They have been at it for at least the last hour. It's between matches and rounds, it flares up again. He'd then say, there's a clip I'll get from the VOD later where he's just talking about the money. Send this to Basim and Cece. While they talk, they will want to see it. Dude, again, how dare he care about the money? Like, how dare he? How dare he get into a tournament with a $40,000 prize pool and care about winning? What a disgusting piece of shit.
Yeah, no kidding.
He then continue the document and say, I didn't tell Zazza what I was doing because she hates drama and she wouldn't want it to blow up like it has. Since draft day, I was lurking Kingsman and Cece's stream. Zazza was being targeted from the get-go with no prior knowledge of her gameplay. This crash out was the last straw for me. I was unable to hold my bias or tongue anymore. This is the time that Cece was pulled aside to make a final decision. There's more I want to cover, but I'll make this part available until I finish writing the rest, and I'll add it here. He would then include more clips and more explanations that don't matter at all in the grand scheme of things and only make him more delusional.
Yeah.
And finally say, personal note. There are several days of responses and rumors to cover, but I haven't slept to put it together enough. At the end of the day, the decision to report Kingsman was my own. The decision to kick him was made by Basim. Zazza didn't know I had anything to do with it until after the scrims. I was a full belief Kingsman was unprofessional in a setting he had to be, full stop. I also have a downloaded copy of VOD 3 which I will upload and attach so it's immortalized before Twitch or anything else purges it. This dude genuinely thought that he was saving something that was about to get deleted, like he was cool or something.
Yeah, no kidding.
In reality, the only thing that got purged from the internet was his stupid YouTube channel with videos that made no sense when it came to the context he was offering. And I think the funniest part of all this is that while Anniepants was reading this live on stream after he had published it to everyone in the community, he was changing things up based on criticism, making it seem like he wasn't even editing it. Look at this.
Sleep fire. Wait, did he delete it? What happened?
He just straight up deleted the paragraph, dude. And he deleted another sentence. Like, he deleted the sentence that says no means no. If you can't take no for an answer after it was given to you several times, that's on you. Of course, this was all written to make Kingsman look as bad as possible. Of course, what ended up happening was the complete opposite. Kaplunk ended up looking like the biggest clown imaginable. The quote tweets were endless and they were all clowning on him. A whole Google document because a soft A wanted to win $40,000 and his teammates didn't. I'm in tears. Instead of minimizing the drama, Kaplunk ended up amplifying it to levels no one could have ever predicted. It got so bad. And Cece would go ahead and quote tweet it herself. She would attempt to divert all the hate that she's receiving to Kaplunk. Okay, this wasn't a friendly quote tweet. She'd say, for those on the niche side of Marvel Rivals, there was a creator tourney where I was team captain and someone on my team got kicked for disrespectful behavior. A video was released where I was made to seem like it was my fault he got booted. I'm here to clarify again because Kingsman won't. I was not the reason. Quote tweeting Kaplunk's Google document. This wouldn't
I got community noted.
She'd get community noted, saying, you fostered the toxic environment. You were one of the most disrespectful people there.
Oh, GG's, go next.
Linking Kingsman's video. She would turn off replies, but before she would, people were absolutely cooking her, ratioing her over 10 times. One person here would try to suck up to her and be on her side, saying his cult is insane, referring to Kingsman, because watching from the beginning, all the comments were not needed. They're going too hard about money. This
money's the issue. Like, money's like literally the issue because it's a part of the tournament, assholes. Like, what the fuck? You guys are actually like dumb, dude.
All the comments were not needed. They're going too hard about money. This dude would get a community note with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different links saying contestants who join tournaments usually care about money. It's almost always why they're in the tournament to begin with. Kingsman had every right to express that he wanted to win. Thankfully, though, the majority of people, and by majority I mean 99.99%, had more than 2 brain cells to rub together. They weren't going to get gaslit or fooled, and her strategy that she's employed her entire career to get away from the consequences simply wasn't working here. But while Cece and Zazza were getting the majority of the hate, one person was still left on the sidelines and got less. Luciyasa, the person here who was meant to be Kingsman's friend and completely stabbed him in the back. She would delete her VOD of the scrims with Kingsman and the rest of the team, hoping to wipe evidence, but someone would come in with this clip that they had saved to really show us how vile of a person she was, along with both Zazza and Cece. Watch.
I have a genuine question. Like, seriously, answer this. Even if you support Kingsman, whatever, support Kingsman like it's fucking Israel. Anyways, whatever you have in your head, I have a genuine question. Ready?
So, like, what was the point of saying that? What was the point of saying that? Why would you compare something like that to a person? What? That's your duo, no? That's your duo. What the fuck? Hello? Yikes. What a cunt.
Like, seriously, answer this. Even if you support Kingsman, whatever. Support Kingsman like it's fucking Israel. Anyways.
Wow.
Whatever you have in your head, I have a genuine question.
She low-key thought she was funny. Like, dead ass. She low-key thought she was funny saying that shit, too. She actually thought that she was funny. She looked over at her chat waiting for the Keck W's, Lamau, lol. She low-key thought that she was funny saying that shit. Like, dead ass.
A genuine question. Ready?
Look, see? Yeah, bro. Oh my god. I hate IRL streamers. More and more. more and more. Oh my god,
I'm
dude.
saying. I have a
Honestly, who gives a shit what her question was? How weird.
Yeah, did she, like, deadass, like, looked at her chat after saying it? Look, like, she actually thought that she was funny.
Like, seriously, answer this. Even if you support Kingsman, whatever. Support Kingsman like it's fucking Israel. Anyways. Whatever you have in your head.
Like, see?
I have a genuine
Look! Oh my god. I also did, like, see her say, like, she was like, guys, she's like Arabic, right? She like mentioned that she was Arabic and that she donated to Palestine. I go, that doesn't... Yeah, why bring that shit up in this drama, though? Like, what do you... What? Just because you're Arabic and you donated to Palestine does not mean shit, dude. Doesn't mean shit, man. I'm a good person, I promise. Yeah, basically. Hello?
question. I have a genuine question. Ready? I'm saying I have a
honestly, who gives a shit?
Oh my gosh, it's a blue Yeti. I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice that, RT. What the fuck? There's nothing wrong with blue Yetis. They're just like fucking huge. I didn't even notice. Oh my god, that shit's huge. Holy shit. I didn't even notice.
Ready?
Oh my god.
I'm saying
that's huge as fuck. God damn.
Honestly, who gives a shit what her question was? How weird do you have to be as a person?
Me
to
and my
say
blue
something?
Yeti. Guys, it's okay. I had a blue Yeti when I started off. Don't worry. No,
Honestly, who
don't
gives a
worry. Don't worry. I have a feet fine now.
Honestly, who gives a shit what her question was? How weird do you have to be as a person to say something like this?
Yeah,
to
no
compare
kidding.
what happened to Kingsman to Israel. Like, how did we even get here? Next up, you'd have Cece. One day after Kaplunk would release his Google document, tweeting out
He fine
her
as gas, so
quote-unquote
I know
final
they're like affordable and they sound really good. Oh my goodness.
statement that she would delete very shortly afterwards. Here's what she said. My final statement. I take accountability for my poor handling of the situation and should have accommodated Kingsman better because I understood his motivation to try and win $3,000. In parentheses, not 40K. As if that matters, you idiot! She'd then say I misspoke in the green light clip. In that same stream, after the clip was cut, I clarified Basim did not ask for approval. He was going to kick him regardless. Yeah, but you didn't even bother defending him as team captain. At the end of the day, he wanted money, and I wanted to defend my teammate from someone who was dogging on her from draft day about playing Widow in a creator tourney. I only called him a loser. I did not say shut the fuck up, rage bait him, or insult him other than that. If me asking him to stop is where you draw the line, then okay, insult me.
Dude, WWW Kingsman for saying some shit too at the same time, chat. You know what I mean? W him because they probably like bullied. She probably bullied like more people. You know what I mean? And we just like, nobody knows. Nobody like knows. That person that got bullied probably like moved on. You know what I mean? So it's like W.
Crying emoji. And yes, I told my friend in Twitch chat to kill themselves. I've been banned and freed. Your favorite streamer probably says worse behind closed doors. Crying emoji. Yeah, so that last part was in reference to how she was banned for 24 hours during the tournament. People were wondering why. Turns out she typed KYS to one of her viewers, who she called a friend. Wonderful behavior, again, by a team captain. Here she was doubling down. Again, missing the entire point about why people were mad at her. She keeps saying I take accountability without actually taking any accountability, without ever apologizing, and while still justifying why she called him a loser. By this point, a goldfish
Do you say
would have
worse?
understood.
No, I would never tell people to kill themselves. I tell myself that I'm gonna kill myself, but I don't think I ever like told anyone to do it. People take that literal sometimes. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just know that like that has a lot of like impact on someone. Guys, this isn't true. Except for Celeste. I jump him, bro. Ah! I jump him. I jump Celeste, bro.
Here she was doubling down. Again, missing the entire point.
Celeste threw my game, bro.
Mad at her. She keeps saying I take accountability without actually taking...
But Crumbs, on the other hand, I would never say that to Crumbs.
Entire point about why people were mad at her.
I would never say that
without
to them.
actually taking any accountability, without ever apologizing, and while still justifying why she called him a
I just
loser.
feel guilty if I said something like that to them, man.
Would have understood what they're meant to do, but she couldn't get it through her head. But guys, look, all Cece wanted really from Kingsman was good vibes.
She would do it for a chicken tender.
Wonder, are these
maybe
the same good vibes
spicy. Ooh, maybe a spicy chicken tender meal. Maybe I do it for a spicy chicken tender meal.
Called him a loser. By this point, the goldfish would have understood what they're meant to do, but she couldn't get it through her head. But guys, look, all Cece wanted really from Kingsman was good vibes. People were starting to wonder, are these the same
I'm gonna
good
buy
vibes
some spicy tenders and send a pic of it to you. Man. Yo, Crumbs. I'm so fat as fuck, bro. I bought the como se dice? I bought the fucking spice that they use for the tenders. I bought it from the fucking fast food place, dog. I'm so fat, dude.
But she couldn't get it through her head. But guys, look, all Cece wanted really from Kingsman was good vibes. People were starting to wonder, are these the same good vibes she was exhibiting in her TikTok? After making a post and a video and multiple statements of her taking accountability, she was still being extremely toxic. Look at some examples. Someone would say, got your best player kicked from the team, goodbye $40,000, hello good vibes. She would say $3,000 and we've got better players and vibes now. Someone else would say,
I wouldn't say that. You guys lost. I wouldn't say that, dude. Better players, you guys lost, bro.
Good vibes, to which she would say $3,000 and we've got better players and vibes now. Someone else would say, lol, glazing Kingsman's for what now y'all gonna lose, kicked out y'all best player, lol, to which she would say he did it to himself. Check this one out. If you don't want to win, don't scrim and don't draft people who do want to win. To which she would say, I don't want to win with someone who can't take no for an answer.
Wow.
So now she was insinuating that this was someone who couldn't accept consent. Isn't that incredible?
That's weird. That's a weird way to paint it too. The entire time, like, I thought it was weird that she kept saying, like, no, you couldn't take no for an answer. Nobody wanted to fuck with you because you couldn't take no for an answer. And I was like, that's a weird way of, like, painting it. You know what I mean? Like, you're painting him as in, like it's more than just like about like the 40K and shit, you know what I mean?
You want to win. To which she would say, I don't want to win with someone who can't take no for an answer. So now she was insinuating that this was someone who couldn't accept consent. Isn't that incredible?
That's
really,
crazy.
Like, how far down can you dig your hole?
It's like a predatory dude. The language is so inattentional. Yeah, basically, like, she's like, it's so weird to paint it like that. Like, that's why, like, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Hello? Couldn't take no for an answer. When people say stuff like that, it kind of means it in like different contexts too. You know what I mean? And it's not in like a really good context as well. So it's like I don't know, man. When I hear stuff like can't take no for an answer, I normally hear it when someone doesn't know how to take no to like consent. You know what I mean? You hear it in such different ways.
To win with someone who can't take no.
But hearing it in like a fucking Marvel Rivals drama is like, what the fuck?
Who couldn't accept consent. Isn't that incredible? Really, like, how far down can you dig your hole? Apparently for Cece, she can go down to the Earth's core without even batting an eye, without even having a hint of self-awareness. In the replies of this post, you'd find Zazza's tag, saying, not a single screenshot there is me. Also, I had zero input into the decision of him being kicked. People gotta stop pretending like it was within my power. Someone would ratio her like more than 1,000,000 times saying there are screenshots of your replies actually, it's through the thread. And they weren't lying. In these replies, Zazza was playing the victim, telling everyone that she had no idea who was going to get kicked, she had no input into it, and she was only bullied. This is why her performance was bad, and this is why she was sad.
You're just dog shit, man. Just admit it. Just admit it. You're a dog shit, dude. I had people in my chat too, like that same day being like, guys, Annie, she's actually a really good widow. Yeah, okay, she could be like a really fucking good widow, but that day she was not. Okay, so if she's not good that day, then she's trash in my eyes. Like, holy shit.
No input into it, and she was only bullied. This is why her performance was bad, and this is why she was sad. He was rude. He didn't take no for an answer, and he was pushy for an hour.
Wow.
She even say she was never rude back to him. But the clips that we saw earlier in the video definitely show us a different story. Throughout this entire thing, not a single person apologized to Kingsman. Not a single person admitted.
Good widow in an Australia server. I like thought about that too as well. I go, yo, the only reason why she's good is because she's in a whole like fucking different like server. Holy shit.
Come
on now,
not a
man.
single person apologized to Kingsman. Not a single person admitted that they were wrong. Everyone was just doubling down or, like Luciyasa, pretending like nothing actually happened. The only person that would finally, a few days after the video, more specifically 3 days, that would admit that they were wrong was the tournament organizer, Basim ZB. Here's what he had to say. Watch.
The people, when they come in here, when they hate, they're...
I saw playing Moon Knight. I saw this guy playing Moon Knight, and I saw Cece playing Moon Knight, and I low-key just stopped playing Moon Knight. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. I was like, yo, I'm like, I'm the Moon Knight, but not that badly.
Basim ZB. Here's what he had to say. Watch.
The people, when they come in here, when they hate, they're justified in what they're saying. They're absolutely right.
Wow.
You're absolutely right. 100%. No question about it. Like,
wow.
There's no beating around the bush. I don't know why it's like difficult to admit when you're wrong and when you fucked up. I made a decision based off of haste and based off of misinformation, but everybody in the team knew what was going on. Everybody in this team knew what was going on, and the fact that nobody told me anything was... That's whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't...
What? I'm sorry. Wait, go back. I'm sorry. Hold on. Everybody, shut up. Hold on. Lock in.
Was the tournament organizer, Basim ZB. Here's what he had to say. Watch.
What does the tweet say? It says he was wrong. The people that came in here when they hate, they're justified. They're absolutely right. I made a decision based off of the haste, off of misinformation. But he had every right to like text Kingsman. He was going back and forth with Kingsman, telling him why he was kicked out, but he didn't bother to ask him for like, hey man. He didn't like bother to get it like in a one-on-one. So he was quick to get in a one-on-one call with Cece, but not quick enough to get in a one-on-one call with Kingsman to clear up the air. That's all on you too, dude. Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna feel bad because you were given misinformation. You're a fucking grown-ass man! You're a grown-ass man! You can fucking text him! You were texting him, clearly letting him know that he's getting like kicked out. He got kicked out, bro! What do you mean? You're a grown-ass man, dog! The fuck? I'm not gonna feel bad for you. Hello? Ain't no way.
Down or, like Luciyasa, pretending like nothing actually happened. The only person that would finally, a few days after the video, more specifically 3 days, that would admit that they were wrong was the tournament organizer, Basim ZB. Here's what he had to say.
You know what? W for him for at least admitting, but my god, dude. It's low-key like, are we dead ass?
Watch.
The people, when they come in here, when they hate, they're justified in what they're saying. They're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. 100%. No question about it. Like, there's no beating around the bush. I don't know why it's like difficult to admit when you're wrong and when you fucked up. I made a decision based off of haste and based off of misinformation. But
sorry, I was watching the Moon Knight gameplay. Hold on.
I don't know why it's like difficult to admit when you're wrong.
Why did he just go back in?
Fucked up.
Okay.
I made a decision based off of...
Yo, I'm getting pissed off watching this gameplay. Annie, lock the fuck in. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just like you all two people. Like what the? I'm sorry. I'm shut up. Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't know why it's like difficult to admit when you're wrong and when you fucked up.
I'll shut the fuck up. I'm sorry.
I made a decision based off of haste and based off of misinformation, but everybody in the team knew what was going on. Everybody in this team knew what was going on, and the fact that nobody told me anything was that's whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Whatever.
So look, there's no question that Bazem completely screwed up in his role of tournament organizer.
Yes, he
I've
did.
seen many people call for him to never be able to host another tournament again.
Please.
And he's also had a lot of hate thrown his way. He even admitted it. But he also said that it was justified. He understands why it's happening. He screwed up. Look, we all make mistakes in life, all right? And I think what's important is that we learn from them. At least Bazem had the self-awareness required to understood that he made a mistake, and he said so. Good for him. What's really unfortunate, though, is that this self-awareness did not rub on the whole bullying group whatsoever. Everything we saw so far was nothing more than a very bad attempt at damage control. This obviously didn't work at all. If anything, it made things considerably worse. How much worse? Well, the bullies in question were about to find that out the hard way.
Okay, I'm gonna take this opportunity to go pee. I'll be right back.
Well, the bullies in question were about
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. I remember like stop, exiled! Stop! Stop, chat! Stop! I don't know if we're allowed to say that. Stop! I remember at one point it like got banned on Twitch. Like you're not allowed to say that. You'll get banned. That's why I was like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. Stop! Stop, dude!
Find that out the hard way. Shortly after the Google Doc, Kaplunk would make yet another tweet. Here he'd say to Kingsman, I'm reaching out to apologize and talk about the way things went down.
It's all about context.
In this case,
yeah, but I saw somebody got banned for saying it, even with like the
Zazza
rich
told me
ones.
to leave it alone in confidence and dumb impulse decisions. Kingsman, I'm sorry for sending the clips which caused Bazem to kick you from the event. The Google Doc released was one-sided and painted you in an extremely negative light with my bias. I shouldn't have gone out of my way to involve myself in a situation I was not a part of.
Yo,
Zazza, I am sorry.
The only reason why you made the apology, bruh, is because you got caught editing it. Be so for real. Be so for real. The only reason why you are apologizing is because you got caught editing, dog. Okay? All right. And guess who caught you? Me! I caught you, man! Lurk while I make another thumbnail. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good luck. Good luck.
Behind your back, gone out of my way to involve myself in a situation I was not a part of. Zazza, I am sorry for going behind your back to release a Google document despite you warning me not to. This has been a massive wake-up call, and if there's any hate to be directed to me, not Zazza or Kingsman. Shortly after posting this, Kaplunk would go ahead and private his Twitter account.
Ooh.
So this was him essentially hoping that all the hate would be redirected towards him so that his girlfriend could finally
it ain't working like that.
He made it seem like he was the one who did this. She was the reasonable one telling him to stop drama farming, but he just wouldn't listen. This of course made the community hate him even more because this guy had essentially admitted to going behind his girlfriend's back and sending a lot of hate her way. Someone would quote tweet that last tweet that
I was making gamer subs. What happened? Wait, what did I do? That looked and sounded wrong. Wait, did it? Wait, did it actually? Wait, did it actually? Wait, did it actually? I was making gamer subs. Look, watch. I mean, you can't see it, but look. You can hear the gamer subs, no? Hello? Hello?
This of course made the community hate him even more because this guy had essentially admitted to going behind his girlfriend's back and sending a lot of hate her way. Someone would quote tweet that last tweet that Kaplunk had made and say, Zazza will forever be known as an EOMM agent and it's your fault. In a nutshell, this means that she's always on the losing team, like she's there to pretty much sabotage you. You reported him and made a doc where you blatantly lied just to make him seem bad. Now you're trying to delete everything to hide it and come out with an apology that we know you don't actually believe in. But here's the deal, people weren't stupid, they were keeping track of these things. The guy was very blatantly lying because as soon as he posted his Google Doc, his girlfriend, Zazza Stack, would repost it. This was of course about to backfire both on him and his girlfriend very harshly later, but in the meantime, Cece would make yet another statement.
This would
get over
bitch!
17.
Goddamn!
Cece would make.
Oh my god! Yo, thank goodness we have Mujin to read it.
yet another statement. This would get over 17 million views. Here's what she would say. I'm sorry I failed to realize that I need to take proper accountability on here as well. Many of you saw my replies and they were defensive, deflecting, and argumentative. I was busy fighting to defend myself and I've deleted them now because I realized what you guys really wanted from me was a sincere apology. Took you long enough. As a team captain, I have a responsibility to make accommodations for all my teammates. While advocating for my Widow OTP, I also need to better respect Kingsman's wishes. Once the team environment became disruptive, I needed to de-escalate with a solution for both parties. A simple, hey guys, let's try this game with Widow, then the next one we can switch things up, could have worked. Emotions were high, and I failed to notice, which resulted in me snapping at Kingsman. I apologize, as no matter what, raising voices and instantly shutting down a teammate is not the right thing to do. I also should have reprimanded the comments directed at Kingsman once the scrims were over. I needed to hold everyone accountable. I also apologize for calling Kingsman a loser, and I should not have read that in chat in the first place.
Babe. Just say that you thought he was a loser. Just say that you thought he was a loser, okay? Be so fucking for real. Stop blaming your chat. I don't know how the fuck she had like 1.3k viewers. I don't know how the fuck she had 1.3k viewers at the start of this video. You know what I mean? YouTube, to those of you that just, I don't know, that are just like lurking or have us in the background. 1.3k viewers as we started watching this video. I'm not even joking. So I don't know how the fuck her chat still fucks with her. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Maybe they're offering to play Widow for her. Who knows, man?
The right thing to do. I also should have reprimanded the comments directed at Kingsman once the scrims were over. I needed to hold everyone accountable. I also apologize for calling Kingsman a loser, and I should not have read that in chat in the first place. It was very disrespectful, as Kingsman was just trying to win. And as a leader, I needed to lead without emotions and a clear view. I said good vibes are important, but failed to create that properly. Before Kingsman video went out, I had already reflected, which is why I didn't realize you
They want to do more than F with her? I think they're watching the... I think they're watching to watch her fuck up. Hate watching. That's crazy.
Create that properly. Before Kingsman video went out, I had already reflected, which is why I didn't realize you guys needed to hear it too. I'm sorry my Twitter fingers went first, not this.
Like me with you, okay.
Captain, preparing a spreadsheet with various comps and playstyles, but I learned that being a team captain is more than strategies, it's about everyone on the team. They all need to have a say. Wow, what a wonderful apology. If only she posted this first without being defensive, weird, entitled, quote tweeting complex, terrible Google Doc. You know, a whole list of things. But by this point, it was too late. People were not buying this. She was just trying to do this as a PR move. In fact, she got community noted. Here's what it said. Even after the initial situation calmed down, Cece continued to bully Kingsman and speak ill of him across social media. Cece has a history of attacking other players and talking trash.
I called it. Who called it? 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 I called it.
Said, even after the initial situation calmed down, Cece continued to bully Kingsman and speak ill of him across social media. Cece has a history of attacking other players and talking trash, linking a tweet. In this tweet, we can see some of the TikTok comments that we already saw earlier,
we already saw this.
as well as messages in her Discord. She'd say, I'm pretty sure he spent all 20 years of his life inside playing video games, which is why he lacks social skills. She's of course referring to Kingsman. More bullying, wonderful. As people were raiding her Discord because of how terrible of a person she is, she'd say, yo Kingsman cocksuckers, screenshot this. Y'all think I ain't see the toxicity in the Kingsman Discord? W not spreading hate from the mods and Kingsman community.
Wait, is he 20 years old? How old is Cece? Ain't gonna lie, I think they're the same age. 42. Okay, I'm being dead ass. 26. 50. 500. Okay. All right, chat. Thanks.
Of course, referring to Kingsman. More bullying. Wonderful. As people were raiding her Discord because of how terrible of a person she is, she'd say, yo Kingsman cocksuckers, screenshot this. Y'all think I ain't see the toxicity in the Kingsman Discord? W not spreading hate from the mods and Kingsman community. This only served to make people hate her more. Seeing this, she would reply to that apology we just saw and say, "I'm sorry I was going off the video and forgot to explicitly call this out. Earlier today, I woke up to 1,000 plus notifications from the day before and people had joined my server from Kingsman. I was having a panic attack and I just started experiencing them. So on my freakout, I said Kingsman lacked social skills because he spends his time playing video games inside. I was angry and ended up lashing out at him instead of his community."
Wait, that's not what panic attacks do. Chat, I had my very first panic attack. That shit was not fun. That was not fun. I was like in the middle of shopping. I was with my family and it got very overcrowded, right? I just got like, it got overwhelmingly like overcrowded. And it like, for some reason, my heart just like started speeding up and I was having a hard time breathing. And my parents were like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "It's just loud." I was like, "It's so fucking loud in here now." And then they were like, "Are you sure?" And I go, I don't know what's wrong with me. And I started crying. And then they were like, "What the fuck is going on?" And I'm like hyperventilating. And I was like, "I don't know what's wrong with me." And they're like, "You might be claustrophobic. Like you might slowly be claustrophobic now." And I was like, "Oh my fucking god." It was so busy too and I was just like super uncomfortable. Holy shit.
The video and forgot to explicitly call this out. Earlier today, I woke up to 1,000 plus notifications from the day before and people had joined my server from Kingsman. I was having a panic attack and I just started experiencing them. So on my freakout, I said Kingsman lacked social skills because he spends his time playing video games inside. I think like experiencing that first panic attack, I think if you're experienced angry and ended up lashing out at him instead of his community. I deeply regret it and I apologize for flinging another insult out. This shows I have terrible character, but I will be working on watching the words I say and getting help with my panic attacks. Heart emoji. The community note would come in and say, "She doesn't actually feel bad. This is a PR move." Linking the same tweet we just looked at. Someone would quote tweet this reply and say, "She ulted," heartbreak emoji. That's it, man. She ulted. She pulled out her biggest move. I was having panic attacks.
That's
fire. You know what's really funny? During the draft stream, Kingsman was specifically told that Cece would make a good team captain because she has military experience.
Oh, wow.
This leads her to be able to handle high pressure. And there she is having a panic attack because she's being raided due to consequences of her own actions. What kind of military are we talking about here? GTA RP? Like,
that's crazy. That's fucking insane. Military, so she can handle high pressure. What the fuck? Dude, it's like those people that wear like those fake military uniforms. It's equivalent to that. I had a horrible panic attack. There's no way I could have typed that shit out or overexerted to give it energy and much thought. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like panic attacks, you know what I mean? I feel like if you have them, you're not like being like blatantly at like an asshole to somebody, you know what I mean? You're not typing like fucking, "Hey cocksuckers," you know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? Hello?
Handle captain.
Stolen valor,
military experience. This leads her to be able to handle high pressure. And there she is having a panic attack because she's being raided due to consequences of her own actions. What kind of military are we talking about here? GTA RP? Like, come on, who are you kidding? Anyway, while the high-tech military commando known as Cece was being absolutely dogpiled, Zazza was still fighting her own battle. By this point, she still hadn't made a single statement. This is when people would choose to go to her older tweets to call her out, with this person saying, "You realize you can't hide, right? You fucked up big time, homegirl." To which again, she would give the same narrative. "I'm aware and I'm not trying to hide, but people gotta chill. I had absolutely zero input
low-key,
into the
I'm not gonna lie, chat. I low-key don't think I could trust people with cat headphones. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I could trust them.
With this person saying, "You realize you can't hide, right? You fucked up big time, homegirl." To which again, she would give the same narrative. "I'm aware and I'm not trying to hide, but people gotta chill. I had absolutely zero input into the decision of him being kicked. The power was out of my hands there, and people still think it was my fault." People would call out her performance and how much she sucked, and then she would say, "So now you're just hating because you don't want to recognize that I have informed you with the truth, and you want any reason to still hate." Wow. She was still going as hard as possible with the narrative that she had no idea she was just someone in the middle of a crossfire that she's not involved in. Eventually though, around 8 hours after Cece would make her apology tweet in which she finally uttered the word sorry, Zazza Stack would come out with her own statement, saying, "Sorry it has taken me a while to write out a response to the Kingsman drama. I am the Widow player involved and wanted to take some time to collect my thoughts on—
Oh my god, holy essay! God damn, fuck! Oh, Mujin, I'm tired.
to write out a response to the Kingsman drama. I am the Widow player
God
involved and wanted to take some time
damn.
to collect my thoughts and reflect on the things that took place. Just to preface this post contains clarity and accountability. To start things off, I believe there are a lot of people who have blown this way out of proportion when it could have just been solved with a simple conversation instead of escalating things. That is on everyone involved. I'm taking accountability for not swapping off of Widow when I should have. The games that were playing in Kingsman's YouTube video were practice scrim games and not the actual tournament games, so I was hoping I would have a proper chance to show off my Widow gameplay. My choice to stay on Widow
Yeah, we saw, bro. We low-key saw the quote-unquote skills. Don't even
not the
worry.
actual tournament game, so I was hoping I would have a proper chance to show off my Widow gameplay. My choice to stay on Widow was never because of ego or wanting to throw, and the whole way
it was because of ego and wanting to throw.
Through the tournament, I continued to tell Kingsman that I still wanted to try and wanted to help him win. The reason—
Okay, so then swap to Bucky. You should have picked Bucky. You should have picked Annie, he died. We ended up losing, and it's all your fault. You should know how this game works.
I initially said no to his suggestions was because they were out of my hero pool and I had no playtime on them. Kingsman was made aware of my hero pool from day one, and when he asked for Phoenix instead, I was too focused on processing the pressure that I was feeling from him constantly pushing me to swap. In hindsight, I should have just swapped to Phoenix or Gila so we could have practiced that too. As for when Kingsman said that he could switch to Bucky or Mantis and try that idea was never attempted because I said that his magic gameplay was really good and I thought that his magic was working.
Okay, but okay, so wait a minute! Wait a fucking minute! You are not a one-trick Widow. You are a fucking killer steal. You steal kills. Yo! Oh my fucking god! You wholly depend on your other DPS to get kills. Oh my god! Holy shit! Wow, you are not the #1 Widow. You're just actually dog shit. Oh my fucking god, you actually depend on your other teammates. Wow, that does not make you a one-trick. That makes you dog shit, actually. Holy shit. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god! Wow, dude, that makes so much sense. Holy shit.
Of course it was gonna work. He's rank 1 magic in the world. Black Widow is competitively my best hero. And when I was invited—
Oh my god, what the fuck is happening here? Holy shit. Ah, what did I do? What did I do? Hold on. Oh fuck, I broke it. Okay.
for the fun magic in the world.
I hate this arrow button here, by the way. Holy shit.
Black Widow is competitively my best hero. And when I was invited and signed up for the tournament, initially there was no prize pool and it was labeled as a creator tournament. The $40,000 prize pool came as a surprise later on and was split between everyone who played in the tournament in teams from 1st to 8th place, with 1st place getting $3,000 each for winning, so everyone ended up getting paid. I think a lot of people have been getting my voice mixed up with the other girls' voices and have been struggling to tell us apart, which has led to way more unwarranted hate than there has to be. She'd then say, I was never once rude to Kingsman in the VODs even when asked to talk my shit. I will take accountability for getting stern after a while of being asked the same question over and over and do apologize for that, as I definitely could have had more patience. However, I still don't believe that I insulted him in any way. If Kingsman is at all offended by any of my actions, then I am deeply sorry to him. On the topic of the drama, I would also like to address my boyfriend's, Kaplunk's, input into the situation. With Cap and I living in the same house, I know how easy it is to believe that we work together on sending through clips or the creation of the
where have we heard this before?
document. I can confirm that we did not work together on any of that at all. There had been
guys, don't say her. Okay.
From Kingsman since the
I'm gonna ban that word.
Draft day about my Widow pick potential. On day 1 of scrims, I had told Cap to not send through any clips of Kingsman downing my Widow or muting up to speak to his stream as the day 1 games went well. I warned Cap that I could handle the situation of doubt by conversing and that if Kingsman were to end up getting kicked from the tournament, it would bring flame on all of us. Wow, does she have a crystal ball? That's highly mature from someone like her, huh? On day 2 of scrims, Kaplunk had sent through clips to tournament administration without me knowing, in a moment of feeling overprotective for me, so that they were aware of Kingsman being pushy towards my choice to play Widow. The clips were passed on to the tournament host, Basim ZB, and a rushed, overconfident decision was made to kick Kingsman from the tournament. Basim ZB has since taken accountability for his rushed decision and lack of research on his recent Twitch streams. You know, I love working on this video so far because I don't even have to say anything about this statement. Community notes are present on every single statement made by the girls here, and they say everything that needs to be said. Here's what this one said in particular. Zazza Stack states that she never knew or helped write the Google Doc. However, she'd retweeted several tweets containing the doc as an attempt to defend herself. Actually, you know what? This community note could have been written a bit better. Not only did she retweet the document multiple times, she was also fully aware it was being written because, well, she admitted it live on her stream. Watch it for yourself.
Cece, did you see the document Cap was putting together about it all? Rage bait for more views? I'm not a rage baiter, bro. I'm not a rage baiter. He tweeted it? Yeah. Yeah, he's being very like...
Oh yeah, Oishi, a big Rivals player saw your clip of Kaplunk and Moist Critical mentioned it too. Wait, a big rival streamer? Who saw it? Ooh. Who? Also, wait, Moist Critical mentioned? No fucking way. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No.
Straightforward about everything.
Fire Mujin.
Yeah, he's being very like straightforward about everything.
Yes, he did. No, he didn't.
In there too.
Flats. I saw Flats' reaction, bro. I actually like low-key pierced his ears. I said this so many times. My laugh pierced his ears. Yeah, I was like, damn. They hate a loud woman.
Yeah. Yeah, he's being very like straightforward about everything and putting all the evidence in there too. He's actually Cap has a lot of experience writing good documents like that, so W Cap.
Yo, Cece, did you see the Google Doc that my boyfriend's putting together? It's also really
Demi! Yes! Demi!
Yo, Cece, did you see the Google Doc that my boyfriend's putting together? It's also really funny to me how she's gloating. Oh yeah, dude, he knows how to write these documents, man. Really? Did we both read the same thing? Incoherent structure, clips that don't make sense, grammatical errors that a toddler could have avoided, really?
And caught
but guys,
live.
I swear, I didn't want my boyfriend to publish this because I knew that this was going to cause me drama. I could just foresee the future. How much of a clown can you be in one incident? How much, dude? Her statement wouldn't simply just end here, though. She then continues, saying, as for the Google document that Kaplunk had released, all the information within that was 100% factual and drawn from the VODs. However, it didn't shed any light from Kingsman's side of the story, which I believe was needed too. About 4 hours before the tournament started, I was downstairs crying from some of the misinformation and hate that was being spread after Kingsman had posted his YouTube video. Even though he had told people not to hate on others at the start of the video, seeing how upset I was sparked Cap to put together the Google document that he posted. She then continues saying he had told me that he forgot to finish doing something on his PC and then went upstairs to his setup. I went to bed as I needed sleep before the tournament as it was early morning hours in Australia. After a while, I messaged him saying, I don't know what you are doing on your PC, but I have a gut feeling you are writing a post or a document and I think you should leave it and come sleep. I ended up falling asleep and he ended up staying up writing the Google document so that he could post it before the tournament started in attempts to clarify things from my side. The clip titled, Zazza was all for the document according to this clip on my Twitch was after the document had been posted and I had already read through it. It was completely
after the document? Wait, what? No, you mentioned that he's putting it together. What the fuck do you mean after the document? What are you talking about? After the document?
I ended up falling asleep and he ended up staying up writing the Google document so that he could post it before the tournament started in attempts to clarify things from my side. The clip titled, Zazza was all for the document according to this clip on my Twitch was after the document had been posted and I had already read through it.
No, what? After it was posted and you already read through it? Yeah, okay, dude. Alright, bruh. And I'm tall as fuck. Holy shit.
Before the tournament started in attempts to clarify things from my side. The clip titled Zazza was all for the document according to this clip on my Twitch was after the document had been posted and I had already read through it. It was completely Kaplunk's decision alone to post the document in the first place. Yes, Kaplunk might be my boyfriend, but that does not mean I have control over his actions. Just like everyone else involved, he is still his own individual person and he has since written a public apology to take accountability on his profile here on Twitter. I never intended to offend Kingsman or throw away an important tournament to him as I still wanted to help him
Guys,
win.
it was my
But if he is
boyfriend's
at all
fault, not
offended
me.
by any of my actions, then I again apologize deeply and hope that we can all move on from this. Again, this would be community noted. The community notes did not let her post a single thing without correcting her, by the way. It would say, OP did not intend on winning or helping Kingsman as she repeatedly continued to play Widow on high ping while berating Kingsman for being asked to switch. She was also on stream viewing the document with her boyfriend and approved it, linking the clip that we just watched. She would then finally say, also, just to leave a note here, I've limited the comments because people comment.
Oh my god, you are constantly. Oh my god, you are constantly getting community noted. Stop. Holy shit.
Also, just to leave a note here, I've limited the comments because people commenting were already trying to be misogynistic or racist as soon as I posted this. Again, a community note would come in and say, Zazza, Stack, and the others associated with the mistreatment of Kingsman have often limited comments whenever it is obvious the majority will give criticism, not due to racism or sexism. Zazza has already shown to be untrustworthy due to her admitted approval of the document by Kaplunk.
Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. Oh my god.
God, it is just wiping the floor with them. Someone would ratio the hell out of her before the comments would be limited, saying, said a whole lot of nothing. After most likely many years of this bullying behavior, these people were finally getting what they deserved. It was very satisfying, and the entire community was very happy to see this. However, by now, many people, including myself, thought that, okay, fine, things will finally die down now. They posted their final statements, they said what they had to say. It can't possibly get any worse.
No way.
Right? Well, we were all proven wrong when Kingsman would make an entire brand new Twitter account just so that he can post new information he acquired.
Oh, it's over.
This would somehow, even after everything...
Wait, I'm sorry. He didn't... okay, hold on. Wait. He doesn't... Okay, wait. So the Google Docy that he dropped, he had to make a whole Twitter... So he doesn't know how to use Twitter. Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! What? Wow, dude. Brother didn't know how to use Twitter and said, I'm gonna make an account and I'm gonna just Google Docy and then leave you guys. Wow.
Would make an entire brand new Twitter account just so that he can post new information he acquired. This would somehow, even after everything we've just seen, make everyone look considerably worse. On January 21st, barely a few hours after Zazza had posted her long statement, Kingsman would create a Twitter account and tweet, "Hey everyone, I originally wasn't planning on posting this, but the first screenshot kind of messed with my vibes a bit, so here it is." Posting his own Google document. The document would be barely a couple pages long and it would be very screenshot heavy. He'd start off by saying, originally I wasn't planning to post anything else on this, but I saw this. He'd come across a screenshot between Kaplunk and what seems to be the crew member he was talking to. This would be the continuation of the DMs he was having with the crew member, where he said it's between matches and rounds it flares up again. The crew member would say, go on an alt, clip anonymously, download the clip. If there's anything that can help us get him kicked off the team, don't worry, plenty of people in line just as good. Kingsman, like everybody else, is replaceable, playing for the money, ... Get the fuck out. There's no bans. To which Kaplunk would say, yeah, I'll go through it. This is when Kingsman would say, and this is just blind speculation, but the fact that you referred to it as helping us get him kicked off means that multiple people were trying to do that on my team. Kaplunk is Zazza's boyfriend, and I'm assuming this message is with one of the team members. And I'm 99% sure it's Cece. So this was Kingsman pretty much saying that this wasn't with a crew member on the production team for this tournament. This was actually Kaplunk talking to Cece. This is his speculation.
Oh, wow.
Of course, insinuating that Kaplunk was lying in his document when he said that this was a crew member. And honestly, after everything that's happened so far, I don't think it will be a crazy revelation. He'd then continue and say, either way, my vibes were off. So here's the DMs between me and her after I got kicked and posted the video right before the tournament started. These messages would start off with Cece messaging Kingsman in Discord DMs saying, bro, please do something, these fucking NPCs in my Discord server. TikTok chat, Instagram, comments, streams. To which Kingsman would say, I told him not to harass anyone like 40 times in my vid. If you have like Twitch names, I can ban them. To which she would say, holy fuck, they think I'm responsible for banning you when all I said was, okay, I agree, Basim. He was gonna boot you anyways no matter what I did. I wish you asked for clarification before you posted this godforsaken video. Instead, I'm here fighting panic attacks and mass banning people on X different platforms. Make another post or delete the video if you really care. 20 minutes would pass and she would send another message saying, hello, do you have any response? Just like you want $40,000, I want some peace of mind for the next time I go live, crying emoji.
Wow.
God, even in these DMs, she sounds
Holy
so
shit.
vile.
Yes, she
Kingsman would then
does.
say,
What the fuck?
I'm not deleting the video. It's legit just a vlog. But I've already...
I hate the way that she's talking to him, dude. Like, it actually, like, fucking, like, boils me. Holy. I just despise the way that she's talking to him. You know what I mean?
Told my viewers like a trillion times not to harass anyone, and I'll keep saying that at the start of my streams and banning whoever I see. This is when she'd say, why not? You took my clip out of context before even asking me for clarification. You can re-upload the VOD again, no? To which he would say, the VOD is staying up, dude. I'm not taking it down. Nothing is out of context. It's just the 16th and then the draft from a viewer's perspective. This is when she'd say, you insinuated I was the one who got you banned, question mark? You put a screenshot of a random Discord message from someone else saying I was sus for going into a one-on-one call with Basim? He'd reply with, you said in the same video, I have a boss call with Basim. In the same vid you say, I greenlit it. I'm not here to argue, so... To which she would say, oh, sorry, are you uncomfortable that I'm taking no for an answer? Oh my god. The same way you didn't take no for an answer for an hour? Or the...
Oh my god. I'm gonna throw something at her. Holy shit. Oh my god. That is crazy gaslighting words. I'm not even joking. Holy shit. She actually tried to like manipulate it. Oh my fucking god, dude. Holy shit. Oh, man.
Argue, so, to which she would say,
you know what this feels like? And this is about to be a huge stretch, and you guys can tell me that I'm wrong, of course, you know what I mean? But this feels like I am a woman, and I have a woman card, so I can play the woman card. You know what does that make any sense? Because, like, if I were to tell someone that, like, yeah, so-and-so didn't take no for an answer, me being a woman... and the other person that didn't take no for an answer being a man, you know who's gonna believe? Who are they gonna believe? They're gonna believe the woman first! They're gonna believe the woman first! They're gonna believe the woman! They're gonna believe the woman! It's over for the man! Alright! Oh wait, I am a woman. I meant I am a woman. I mean, I am a woman. I meant I am a woman. Not that if I was a woman. I am... No. I am a woman. It is not a woman. Wait. Oh my goodness, dude. The way Cece talks the way Cece talks to Kingsman reminds me of the several animes and manga about banished from the hero's party. Yeah, basically. Knew that all these goddamn VTubers are 40-year-old men. Goddamn. I mean, hey man, take a look at my profile picture. But do you guys like understand what I mean? Do you guys like catch like what I'm like fucking saying? Because like the way if we take out everything else and only add like this, oh my god, my fucking thing was on the screen. If we take out everything else and only add this paragraph layer, like these like 2 lines or fucking sentences, go base it off that. That is such a crazy thing to say. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's like, in most cases, if a woman says this about a man in a different case, right? Not in gaming, but in a different case, a woman will be taken serious. So the fact that like she's saying shit like this, in a sense of him just wanting to play the game, you know what I mean? She's playing the woman card, man. I'm telling you, it's the woman card, dog. That's why like I'm getting like so upset. I just saw a TikTok of Flats watching you on Twitter. I saw it too. I saw it too. Don't worry.
I greenlit it. I'm not here to argue. So
I don't know.
To which she would say, "Oh, sorry. Are you uncomfortable that I'm taking no for an answer?" Oh my god!
I heard the laugh. That was it. Everybody knows from the laugh.
where you didn't take no for an answer for an hour? Or the fact that the only thing you said to the team was about money? Like, seriously, bro. Why the fuck would I want to kick you if I insisted you stay after you said you want to go play ranked? Thanks for throwing me under the fucking bus and into unlimited harassment for X amount of weeks, if not months. Get your fucking clicks now, all because your own actions got you banned and you can't accept that. Usually I'd be mature, but I don't owe you that if you can't even see how you're in the wrong. You are an asshole for harassing Zazza for a whole hour and making her upset even after we said to drop, and now I'm getting that harassment tenfold. Kingsman would then say, sorry to hear that. To which Cece would say, stop lying, you're not sorry. He'd say, I mean, you also just got banned from Twitch the same day for your actions, which is a totally separate matter. She'd say, for what actions? LMAO, I said something in chat to my friend. That's something being KYS, by the way. To which Kingman would say, okay. She'd say, it's completely unrelated. He'd say, I'm done talking. Good luck on the tournament. And she'd end this with, you know, I hard defended you when Entei drama farmed. I got into major drama in creator Discord with a bunch of people just dogging on me for being upset. Entei went behind my back to talk bad about you, and look. I had creators tell me how you're a crash out and that it's not good I got you on my team and I still defended you. I ain't ever met such a
Wow, dude, holy shit. She's just throwing everybody under the bus. Holy fuck, man. Oh my goodness. Doesn't she hate men? I could have sworn like I saw like something about her like hating men. Like she actually like despises men or some shit. And is it like majority of her audience like men too? Or was? I don't know if it still is. I'm sure it is.
Narcissist like you. Wow. Incredible. And if you guys don't remember, Entei was that one Marvel Rivals TikTok drama creator that we talked about.
Yeah,
Kingsman would then say in the document, she then removed me from the Discord server with Rivals creators all over TikTok where we chat. And apparently,
oh my god, I remember this.
The owner.
Oh my god. Oh my god. When we read this, I was like, oh.
Also, on a side note, why am I getting messages like this? LMAO. This would be a message from clearly someone who is extremely mentally ill, pretty much saying that he's very angry at Kingsman for clarifying that he's not a misogynist at the end of his video. Going as far as saying, you're a fucking disgrace for any self-respecting human.
Oh my god, I remember this. I remember reading this. I was like, oh, oh my god, holy shit. Wait, what did you say? And it's so spit in the face of any women who have been sexually harassed. Comparing someone asked a woman to get off of a character a few times to this woman was groped in public. It's so disrespectful to women who have actually had their consent breached. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That like I was trying to say that, but I was like low key, like you know what I mean, like trying to like not like go into like too much details into it. But that's what I was saying. Like actual like people that like have like their consent like actually like bothered. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. But they're comparing it to like a fucking character in Marvel Rivals, dog. It's like, oh, consent, and it's just like them being told to switch off of Bucky, bro.
R-words you by the very women you claim not to hate. Unless,
like, come on now. Or being switched off of Widow.
R-words you by the very women you claim not to hate. Unless, of course,
that's
you
crazy.
Change your ways. Anyway, this Google Doc served to show us that Cece was truly, I mean, if you weren't convinced yet, a terrible, vile person. Not once did she apologize to him in private. Not even once. She made herself out to be some saint who was always on his side and that she never did anything wrong. When Kingsman refused to go with her pity farming, she would really crash out on him. This is actually a real definition of crashing out, not what Kingsman did during the scrims. Kingsman would reply to this post saying, also, I'm so glad Cece also turned the Marvel Rivals creator Discord from a server I used to know and talk with people into a Cece Glaze server with my old friends. We see a content creator saying that she was furious with Kaplunk because he hurt so many careers. We'd see someone else saying, I gained 600 followers after making a video showing Cece as the Antichrist. More importantly though, we'd see a content creator by the name of Ashlyn tagging both Cece and Zazza Stack and saying, don't let these people try and bully you off the internet. I know it's annoying, but use it as an opportunity to gain favor from people who support you. The parasocials will forget about it in a few days when they move on to the next thing. Basically, it's free ad revenue. To which
yikes! Yikes! Oh, yikes, dude! Yikes! Yikes, dude.
Their socials will forget about it in a few days when they move on to the next thing. Basically, it's free ad revenue. To which Cece would reply with, I just put 12 ads on my YouTube video. Yes, the one that got mass disliked. This again didn't help her case at all. Cece would reply to Kingsman's tweet.
Marvel rival players, by the way.
Like in less than half an hour and say, I made a quote tweet. These DMs say the timestamp is today, but
guys, I highlighted that part where I got jumped in Marvel Rivals by my teammates. I'm low-key expecting to get hate.
It was immediately after I uploaded my video.
All because I didn't switch off of Mr. Fantastic.
And saw all I made a quote tweet. These DMs say the timestamp is today, but it was immediately after I uploaded my video and saw all those hate comments for the first time saying I was the ringleader who got you kicked, when I am not. I'll take the screenshots insulting you to the chin, but it is not proof of me talking with Kaplunk. This is when she would be hit with one of the most ruthless community notes I've ever seen, with 9 different links of proof, which we already saw, saying Cece was the team captain. She had every opportunity to not only stop her teammates from bullying and harassing Kingsman during and even after the tournament, but also not do so herself. Kingsman would reply, ratioing the hell out of her, saying, that's pretty epic. Also, showing the screenshot of her saying KYS to I am Jabu. This is what got her banned for a day off Twitch. Here's another screenshot of I am Jabu on Discord. Someone asked him, you are her friend, ? To which he said, I don't know her, bro. Crying emoji.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
So the whole excuse of her being his friend and saying KYS playfully was out the window too. She would reply to this again, saying, Jambu and I spoke after. Him and I are chill. In the screenshot, Kaplunk has to explain when the team is arguing to this mystery person. I wouldn't need that explained to me if I was the mystery person. Heartbreak emoji.
Wait, what? What should I do if someone told me to kill myself on Twitch chat? Not on this chat, just a different streamer's chat. You know what, Cece? I got time to think about what happened, so I came here. Dude, you got like a fucking hour to think. Shut the fuck up. Holy apology. Getting air, TC, you saved my life. I apologize because I wanted to. Okay. I hope we can move on from this. An hour to think. You gave yourself an hour to think. If I had glasses, I would throw it on my fucking desk. Hold it under no pressure. What is happening? Him and I are chilling the screenshot. Kaplunk has to explain when the team is arguing to this mystery person. I wouldn't need that explained to me if I was a mystery person. I truly mean every apology. Yeesh. I would not be taking her apology. Yo, you're better than me. The guy from Hunter x Hunter. I don't know your name. That is Hunter x Hunter, right? That looks like Hunter x Hunter.
Jambu and I spoke after. Him and I are chill. In the screenshot, Kaplunk has to explain when the team is arguing to this mystery person. I wouldn't need that explained to me if I was the mystery person. Heartbreak emoji. I truly mean every apology. She gets community noted. She did not truly mean every apology. Linking her own DMs that he had leaked in his Google Doc. I mean, at this point, bro, stop. Like, she's already dead. It was also up to her to stop, to finally get off the internet. But she didn't. She would also quote tweet the post that Kingsman made, saying, I am in the middle of class as I see this, but I want to be clear, those DMs with Kaplunk is not with me. I would not know of any substitute list. Yes, I know I flamed Kingsman, but I have been trying to apologize since that night. Proof below, I sent it to my friend at first and then had someone else confirm. I really don't want to be instantly framed for something I didn't do again. I have 0 DMs with Kaplunk. I already apologized for my behavior insulting Kingsman. I just want to move on. Please. She'd link a bunch of screenshots, and in them we can see her messaging someone, explaining to them the situation, how she had a panic attack and everything, and how she wanted to reach Kingsman after their very terrible conversation they had in DMs. But since she doesn't share the same servers with him, since, you know, she kicked him out of the creator server, she wanted this person to act as the middleman, to send him this screenshot, where she says that she's ashamed of how she reacted. She doesn't want this to be his last impression of her, that she wanted to apologize. But by this point, no one was having it anymore.
Oh my god, wait. Actively in school after making fun of someone for being broke, for being a broke college student. Oh my god. Oh.
Where she says that she's ashamed of how she reacted. She doesn't want this to be his last impression of her, that she wanted to apologize. But by this point, no one was having it anymore. This post sat at 7 million views and all the comments are again cooking her. But hey, would you look at that? She still didn't stop tweeting. She still kept digging herself a hole. She would quote tweet that post we just saw and say, emotions are high and I've learned when to step away. No, you didn't. If a response ends up necessary, I'll make one. Please react how you see fit to me being an ass. I know I deserve the same treatment I dish out. I am not the person in the screenshot with Kaplunk. I was not the one who reported Kingsman. My apology the day before includes all my behavior. I have not been online since and I've been holding myself accountable. I will continue to do so. I forgot to show you another screenshot that she included in that initial post where she has 0 DMs with Kaplunk. Again, though, the comments are still cooking the absolute hell out of her. This was not helping anyone except, well, all her haters. But at this point, Cece was absolutely cooked to shreds. Zazza was too. And some people realized, wait a second, there's one person that deserves a lot of criticism too that isn't getting any, and that's Luciyasa. Luciyasa would go live on sub-only mode, that way she can farm as much money as she can out of this, with the title, I need this, I'm kinda homeless, still not taking the situation seriously at all. She'd argue that she wasn't a bad
sub-only mode. Well, it makes sense why they have a lot of viewers now. Okay, that makes so much fucking sense. Okay. All right. It makes so much sense.
friend, homeless, still not taking the situation seriously at all. She'd argue that she wasn't a bad friend to Kingsman, even though she didn't take his side and was arguing against him by showing us DMs between them. She'd send him a message saying, Kingsman, are you doing all right? He'd say, no, I'm not. She'd say, dude, why didn't you stop? I tried to tell you to shush. He'd say, I did nothing wrong, Lucy.
Wait, is this her way of showing that she was being a good friend? This is her way of showing she was being a really good friend. Oh my god.
I'm going to make a video about it. She'd say, okay, that's fine, but I don't think it's fair to say you did nothing wrong. You were on Zazza for a while and you could hear it in her voice she was getting upset.
Okay.
He'd say, no, don't worry, I'm actually going to explain everything. To which she would say, well, all right. I'm sorry about you getting kicked. I was excited to be on the same team as you. To which she would say, yeah, same. Bro, I rewatched and you rage baited me so hard.
Oh! 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 Kingsman! Yo!
Team as you. To which she would say, yeah, same. Bro, I rewatched and you rage baited me so hard. What an incredible friend, man. She'd also have some incredible clips from the stream that truly show us just how many brain cells she lacks in that head of hers. Watch.
Next to why I did what I did and why I said what I said. I did do it at wrong times, I do admit. But in regards to me telling him to shut the fuck up, that is the only thing I think I am 100% justified in, because Zazza.
Does he show the clip? Oh my god, I need him to know, like, where's the clip, dude, where she's like, does it, wait, okay, isn't she the one that called, like, his, like, community, like, full of, like, pedos? She's the one, right? Like, she's the creator? Oh, hi, Mujin! Hi! I'm so happy I played a big role. What's up, pal?
That's the only thing I think I am 100% justified in, because Zazza said, you're making me.
Thank you for being the archive of that brain dead Google Talkie. I didn't know he's gonna delete it, dog. I didn't know he deleted his YouTube channel. I was like, oh! I was like, holy shit!
I think I'm 100% justified in, because Zazza said, you're making me feel like shit. When somebody on your team is like saying that, I'm immediately just put off. And yeah, I don't know. That's the only time I'm only gonna like defend that specific moment. Thank you, the plug for the Prime X to.
Yeah, you know, I told him to shut up because he was making some valid points. Yo, thank you for the Prime sub, man. Yo, thank you for the Prime sub.
Chat, Loki, these are the teammates I get in like fucking Rivals. Holy, they have to have like this kind of brain. Oh my fucking god.
Dude, but it gets worse. Here would be her excuse for comparing Kingsman to Israel. Look at this. Just listen to this and try not to cringe physically.
Okay.
No, I guess it was just like in bad taste. But at the end of the day, you're like, guys, I am a Lebanese Arab, like.
Dude, I'm Jordanian. I don't be saying shit like that either.
But at the end of the day, you're like, guys, I am a Lebanese Arab. Like, I have 100% donated more. I even had what do you call it? Not that this is an excuse, but I'm saying I have definitely donated more than all of you guys combined.
Okay.
To Palestinians. I literally have family there. I don't know really what. Yeah. Anyways, regardless, let me see if
why the like subtle brag of como se dice donating to Palestine. I low-key don't think that she did, by the way.
Anything else.
That's something that you just don't say out loud. When you donate to charity, you don't brag about it. You know what I mean? Unless it's like, I feel like the only time to brag about it is like if you and your community did it together. You know what I mean? Like, hey guys, me and my community donated to said como se dice said charity. You know what I mean? That's like bragging rights. You don't need to like. Guys, I know I compared him to Israel, but I also donated Palestine, so I'm not that bad of a person.
Oh, who asked? Like, genuinely, who cares? What the hell are we talking about here? And if you thought that wasn't bad enough, I mean, guys, it only gets worse from here. Look at what she said about Basim for actually admitting that he was wrong. Look at this.
That one wasn't even, like, really? Bro, Basim is the biggest, like, loser of all time. And also...
Okay, low-key, I might feel bad for him now. Oh my god! Oh, that sucks! Oh, that sucks so much! Oh my god! Oh!
Basim for actually admitting that he was wrong. Look at this.
That one wasn't even, like, really? Bro, Basim is the biggest, like, loser of all time. And also, a lot of creators are scared to, like, talk shit about him.
Yeah, what a loser am I?
I can't wait for this react to come out, Annie.
Alright, I just hope that she uses all these Prime subs that she got during the stream to buy a better microphone because my ears are shot. Here will be Basim's response to him hearing her call him a loser. Look at this.
Also, there's other things about Basim out there that...
Oh, he reacts! Oh, he reacts to it! Oh!
Microphone because my ears are shot. Here will be Basim's response to him hearing her call him a loser. Look at this.
Also, there's other things about Basim out there that, hey, if you want to look into it, look into it. But there's other shit on Basim out there. And Basim, if you're in here, bro, you are the biggest sellout of all time. You kick Kingsman out, and then you don't even properly fucking clear shit up. You scream and shout for the Kingsman fans to all just be on your side because you switch sides.
Yo, Basman, I'll take her spot. I'll take her spot. Yo, you need someone to fill. I'll take her spot. I heard there's a spot open on the next tourney. I'll take her. I'll take her spot. I don't want that shit. Oh my god. Yo, thank you for the tier 1. Oh my god. I don't want that shit. I'm just joking, bro. I'm not joining that tourney, bro. Sorry.
You don't even properly...
Sorry, Basman. You might have to find a new Moon Knight player. Just
clear shit up. And you scream and shout for
oh my god,
for the Kingsman fans to all just be on your side because you switch sides because you don't want hate, you don't want heat, which is fine, but it's just
Who the fuck wants hate? Who the fuck wants fucking heat? Explain to me one person who wants hate. Tell me that for.
It's just,
who the fuck wants hate? Who the fuck wants fucking heat? Explain to me one person who wants hate. Tell me that for 1 second.
Oh, he clicked the wrong button.
Avoid that. You take accountability for your fucking actions. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, okay. That's fucked up that she called him a loser. And oh my god, dude, that's fucked up that she's calling him a sellout. Holy shit. But low-key, I think like listen, chat. Okay, listen, dude. I think that W for him for taking accountability, but the part that I don't understand is he was texting Kingsman while, you know, como se dice, while kicking him out, but also got into a one-on-one call with Cece, but he didn't get into a one-on-one call with Kingsman, but instead just letting him know, like, hey man, you're kicked out of the tournament through text messages, by the way. So I'm just like, I don't feel bad for you. Like, yeah, W for you for I guess saying sorry, bro, and realizing that you're wrong. But you're a horrible host. I'll be so fucking dead ass.
Figure out somebody's wrong, you take accountability.
Basim had understood this within 24 hours
That's
of
crazy.
the video dropping. But it seemed like Luciyasa was missing so much common sense, lacked a ridiculous amount of self-awareness, and was overall such a nasty
It's like getting broken up through a text. That's what I'm saying, dude. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I think, tinfoil time. Again, like I said earlier, I think that they were just ready to kick out somebody because they already had substitute people, Moxie being one of them. And I'm not saying Moxie's an issue, but he is bigger than Kingsman at that time. He is 100% viewer wise around that time bigger than Kingsman. So they were just ready to cut some people off. You know what I mean? Drama, all right, get out of here. Moxie, got you, bro. Got you. Here you go. Got you a spot. You know what I mean? You can't make a casual tournament and then have money on the line. You know what I mean? Then you actually just shot yourself in the fucking foot with that one, dude.
Person that it seemed like nothing could make her understand how bad of a situation this actually was. Someone like her.
I feel like Kingsman would have been taken seriously too. Again, like I said, I feel like he would have been taken seriously too if he had more viewers, but he didn't. So they didn't waste their time. You know what I mean? That was they did not waste their time. Be so dead ass.
Thing could make her understand how bad of a situation this actually was. Someone like her doesn't just spawn overnight. You get to this point when you act like shit your whole life and never face consequences. So it was no surprise that just before her stream, the content creator Antgrow would release a video.
Wait, I don't know this.
These people are not what you think, Cece and Luciyasa, in regards to the Kingsman saga. In this video, Antgrow would reveal to us that he was invited to the same Marvel Rivals tournament, but turned it down specifically because of a few people that were in there. He'd say that 4 months ago, back in October 2025, Luciyasa would start spreading some vile, untrue rumors about him. When faced with this, he decided to also take Kingsman's approach and make videos defending himself. He wouldn't attack her personally, he would never incite harassment towards her, this was purely him defending his reputation. When he'd do that, he'd be messaged by Cece, acting as a mediator between him and Luciyasa, because apparently she was receiving too much harassment from her chatters. The reason why this was very significant to Antgrow was because Cece actually owned the Rival Creators Discord server. This is a server in where all the Marvel Rivals creators were and collabed together. This was key to your growth. He was directly threatened by the server owner that if he didn't stop sticking up to himself, then he was about to get kicked. She was using her influence as the creator of the server to bully others, protecting her other friend who was also a bully, by the way, and
how do we got drama in a Marvel Rivals? Thank God I only watch Puffer and Doki and just somebody else, but I don't remember her name. It's not hitting me. It's not hitting my head. Oh, and Necros and and now Kingsman, bro. Damn, dude.
Threatening anyone who had something to bully others, protecting her other friend who was also a bully, by the way.
Wait, does Pezzy play Marvels? No, he doesn't.
Something negative to say about them. It's absolutely disgusting, but again, not surprising. When you never get caught for doing bad things, you just keep doing them. Additionally, during that time, this screenshot would start spreading around, where Zazza Stack says, "Justice for that guy? He is black, I don't give a fuck," referring to Kingsman. She'd make a tweet saying, "I'm addressing the screenshot right now because this needs to be made clear. Before the drama, there were imposter accounts going around and hiding behind my name to act like this. I would never say this sort of stuff. That is not me. The only games I have played since the drama have all been live on my last stream, and I have not loaded up the game since. I've also attached a screenshot of my last ranked game so that you guys can see that I haven't played anything more. The times in the screenshot of my history are in Australian time." Someone would reply with, "And we're supposed to believe you, why? You've been lying since the drama started." To which she would say, "I haven't lied once, bro." This reply would get community noted, and it would say, "She has lied several times." I've never seen so many community notes for one incident in my life. Someone would call out how terrible she was at Widow and how she should have listened to Kingsman. She'd reply with, "No, we won a game once. I stayed on Widow, actually." She got community noted. They lost 7 games out of 8. And of course, we can't forget Ashlyn, the same person in the creator server who added Cece and Zazza, urging them to not let anyone bully them.
This is the creator too?
She tweeted out and said, "I collected more details on this drama and I'm willing to give a serious input."
Oh my fucking god. I'm so tired of these essays. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. Just delete your account. Just delete your account.
My genuine opinion on this is everybody was being cringe. Cece, Kingsman, Zazza, everybody. Nobody was in the right here. The best thing for everybody to do is to not escalate the situation, learn from it, and move on with life. I feel so sorry for the other teams who have been massively overshadowed by this whole thing. It's not fair. This was truly unfortunate and preventable. She'd also get community noted, saying this user has heavily backed Cece and Zazza, defended harassment, and otherwise engaged in various character assassination attempts against Kingsman, including inventing false allegations. It would be unwise to consider Ashlyn FPS unbiased in any capacity.
Oh, wow.
Look, this was her saying, after reading the doc, Kaplunk's doc, "This is genuinely insane behavior. His community, who's being so toxic towards you guys, just tells everything. I would be genuinely embarrassed if I were him," referring to Kingsman. She would then get ratioed multiple times in her replies. And so seeing the backlash she was receiving, the fact that she couldn't deal with the consequences of her own actions, just like everyone else, she would tweet out, "Cece is..."
I saw a TikTok, Artsy. I saw a TikTok of someone being like, "I won the game. I won the game and nobody's talking about me." I was like, "Oh, that sucks, Loki."
But she couldn't deal with the consequences of her own actions, just like everyone else. She would tweet out, "Cece is bad."
I thought that shit was so funny, dude.
Consoles, please stop sending me death threats. I mean, God, the whole thing was embarrassing. Everyone involved who was taking the side of the bullies was nothing more than embarrassing.
Yo, this shit went international. Holy
The secondhand embarrassment I felt throughout this video is indescribable, because throughout all of this, all they had to do was simply apologize, not just in public, but directly to Kingsman. They only apologized to the public because they knew it made them look bad. And this would be after multiple opportunities of them doubling, tripling, quadrupling down, and only finally letting go once they realized this is unrecoverable. This whole tough girl bully act was not going to work. The entire internet was now aware of this. Moist Critical had done a video about it. I mean, everyone knew about this. But even though this looks very bad already, the real consequences, the ones that are truly career-ending, would only start to show up later. And it would be when Cece would start to lose sponsorships. On January 21st, Infinity Mice, one of Cece's sponsors, said, "We have been made aware of the situation involving Cece during the recent creator tournament. While we have worked together previously, we do not support behavior that targets or disrespects other creators. As a result,
it was bad when my mom
any partnership
rang me asking what happened and saw my boss was in the team." Your madre wanted a gossip. Wait, that's fire. Wait, that's so fire.
As a result, we will not be continuing
She's like, wait to tell me.
We believe in keeping competition respectful, and we wish everyone the best going forward. This tweet almost has 2 million views and over 50,000
That's lucky
likes.
sick.
Since then, people have expressed interest in their products because having morals as a company is something rare these days. But they weren't the only ones. Solaris GG, the talent agency in which Cece was a part of, would tweet a message from our owner. In it, you'd find a tweet by Hune, the owner of that talent agency, saying, "I've been informed of everything that happened, and as of today, I've made the decision that Cece has been removed from Solaris and its creator program. I want to clarify, Solaris and its staff, other creators had zero involvement in Basim ZB's tournament. All of Cece's social media posts and messages, the actions done and the insults said towards Kingsman by the group of streamers is not something I'm happy about or what Solaris stands for. Again, this tweet would receive a lot of attention as well, over 2 million views, and many people were very happy about this. But that's not all. Someone would notice that Cece in her links had one that led to Razer, even though she misspelled the name of the company. It seemed that she had an affiliate code. The people would let Razer know, linking a tweet that she made saying that yes, she got banned because she typed KYS in chat. They'd say, we're looking into it. Later, they'd say, we have confirmed that there were never official agreements with the creator and there are no plans for future collaborations.
Damn.
One could only assume that her affiliate code also doesn't work anymore.
Damn.
Cece had finally, for the first time in her adult life, received consequences that equaled her disgusting, vile actions.
Bro.
Oh, and while we're on the topic of Cece's adult life, it seemed like she had a very big problem with the opposite gender, saying that all men are liars and that she hates all men. Additionally, back when she used to be a Smite player, she would express in DMs with someone that she had a dislike of black people. It wasn't just consequences against Kingsman anymore, it was consequences for every bad thing she's done over the last few years now. But it wasn't over just yet. This wasn't just about monetary opportunities and sponsors. This was about how they had become a cultural phenomenon for all the wrong reasons. The NBA team, the Atlanta Hawks, had made a TikTok about the Kingsman drama, saying how Kingsman felt after watching his old team get destroyed in the rivals tournament, showing players dunking multiple times. The user would tweet, someone said they're pulling a Zazza stack in my game today. What does this mean? Someone informed me. New slang unlocked, Zazza. Definition, someone playing not necessarily on Black Widow and still won't swap. Playing for the vibes also became a massive...
Yo, I'm so thankful nobody called me a Zazza when I was playing Mr. Fantastic and didn't swap. Woo! Woo-wee! Thank fuck! Thank fuck!
Playing not necessarily on Black Widow and still won't swap. Playing for the vibes also became a massive meme. There's a new tournament being hosted by the content creator Boger with a $50,000 prize pool. He would tweet out, happy to announce that I'll be hosting another Boger Bash next week. This is not a casual tournament, but I promise you, the vibes will nevertheless be pristine. So now sponsors were leaving left and right. Opportunities were gone. No one wanted to associate with these people any longer, and they were truly exposed for what they are.
Wow.
This is the pure definition of consequences, and it is very satisfying to see. But what about Kingsman? How is he doing? Well, he ended up becoming more successful than any of these bullies combined. His last few streams had reached thousands of concurrent viewers. One of them had peaked
oh my god,
25,700 viewers, gaining 44,000 followers in one go. He's been receiving so many donations that he started begging people to stop donating.
Aww.
Someone would donate $3,000 right off the bat. His chat got him to hype train level God knows how much. He has over 10,000 subscribers. That's $50,000 alone. He's reached over 200,000 subs on his YouTube channel. And
50,000! I'm gonna text Wounds and be like, yo, we gotta join a tournament and start beef, bro. I'm gonna text Wounds.
the back. His chat got him to hype train level God knows how much. He has over 10,000 subscribers. That's $50,000 alone.
God
He's reached
damn.
over 200,000 subs on his YouTube channel and just reached over 100,000 followers on Twitch.
Your greed disgusts
He has made way
me.
more than the entire 40,000 prize pool, and it couldn't have happened to someone more deserving. Additionally, Marvel Rivals developers sent him currency in-game for free so that he can buy all the skins for the character he loves playing, Magic. Check out a wholesome clip for a change.
The Marvel Rivals devs just gave me units so I can purchase Magic skins.
Aww.
No fucking way. There is no way that is real. Wait. I gotta hide my screen. No way. No way. What? Wait.
That's so nice.
By the way, this is the guy who emailed me because he asked me.
As I said in the beginning of the video, this was a story with a happy ending. And just in case it wasn't clear enough, this was never about men versus women or any of that bullshit. This is a textbook story of someone who got bullied and stood up to his nasty, vile bullies, garnering support from the public and making them face consequences for the first time in their adult lives. I'm very happy for Kingsman, and I hope that he enjoys his success. He seems to be a really nice guy. And no, I'm not just saying that because he admitted on stream that he watches my videos. If you're watching this, Kingsman, thank you for being a viewer of my channel, and I truly wish you the best. My DMs are always open if you want any advice relating to content creation, or hell, even drama. But I think you handled this pretty damn well. I think you're good on your own. Thank you so much for watching until the very end. I really appreciate it. And if you want more content from me, even more than my YouTube channel, then make sure to check out my Stacked page where I'm posting over 4 different art pieces every month, as well as 1 short video and long video. There's already a short video there. Prices start at $1 per month. I'll see you in the next video, whenever that is, and love you platonically. Mwah.
Hey! We are currently having... Oh my god. Now leave before I call you... Leave now before I call you Israel. Holy shit, the dude. Oh my fucking god, man. Fire emoji. Holy shit. Good ending, good ending. Good ending. Holy. I'm happy for him, bro.